Livin. Basically, you're not going to be able to hear him for a second while he's disappointed that I messed up his name. See, this is perfect. You can't hear it. No, you can still talk in my thing and I can hear you, but they won't be able to hear you. He's like literally not talking. Alright, let me switch over the audio so you can hear him. Alright, let's see. Yeti. Looking for the Yeti. Where is it? There you are. Yeti. Alright, speak.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Big mess up my damn name. Country Liquids? Come on, dude.
Country Liquids.
What? What? This guy.
I got you and Gentleman like mixed
hold
up.
on. Sorry. Okay, here we go.
Gentleman Liquids.
This guy. Country Liquids. Seriously?
Country Gentleman. That would have been better.
I'm no gentleman. Anybody who knows me at all knows I'm no gentleman.
Hey, you know.
So what's up, y'all? What's up? You know, we started this over. I decided to go live in my group, and then John came in. I was like, hell, it was early enough. Let's me and him try to do something. We tried to go live in the group. Too big a pain in the ass to set OBS up to go on Facebook. So hell, we're here now. We're here in JFM channel.
Yeah, so, as you guys know, about like a month ago, my computer blew up, and everything was set up to like just stream on Facebook. But you have to do it in like such a special way for Facebook, where it's so much of a pain in the ass to switch everything over. So we're like, let's just go live on YouTube. Why not, right?
Yeah, it's just much easier. Push a button, get a couple things together, and boom, done. And the whole point of this, just wanted to create something. I just wanted to create something, and I just sit here looking. I'm going to do it live. I'm gonna give you an insight of how I come up with my stuff live. I started grabbing stuff off the flavors. I got to that point. So I got the flavors that I want to work with. I just haven't got them into ELR yet, which I probably should have done while we were setting up the stream. But you know what? Let's see the thought process that I'm thinking. And now that I have John here, I can get some feedback as well of what he thinks on the percentages that I decided to use. So he might even mix something up. Or you know, one thing that I pointed out in the group before we did all this is I was just saying that the word mixing is just so great. I was comparing Gentleman's E-Liquid and my Gentleman's E-Liquid La Milkman and my Jagoda Red. Recipes are very, very, I mean, like almost identical, except he's got like meringue extra. Everything else is identical. But the percentages each of us use of those flavors make those recipes completely different recipes by taste and the mouthfeel and balance. And it's, even though they're pretty close to identical on recipe-wise, but they're just two completely different juices. And I was saying, if like when John happened to come in as I was talking about this, I was like, well, I bet you right now, if JFM and myself use these 6 exact flavors, come up with our own recipes, it'd be 2 totally different tasting recipes.
Dude, let's do it. That'd be so fun.
I was getting ready to ask you. Let's try it out.
Yeah, so let's get a set amount of flavors, and let's each come up with our own recipe, and then we'll each mix ours and yours and each other's, and we'll try them and talk about it.
Exactly. But here's the thing: I already got 6 flavors, so let's see if you have these 6. If not, we'll figure something else out.
All right.
Flavor Rich Cinnamon.
Rich cinnamon.
Yep. Flavor West Creamy Sponge Cake.
Flavor. All right. Yeah. Hold on. Let me start grabbing these. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, Jerry, we agree, but you two was much better.
Okay, so I got rich cinnamon and creamy sponge cake. What's next?
Capella whipped cream, vanilla whipped cream.
Yep. Okay.
Flavora vanilla custard.
Oh, that's a good one. Hold on. I gotta find that one. Where are you? That might take a minute. Stand by.
Well, white. Hey, Ephra, welcome. Okay, Thad. Wayne Trammell, what's up, buddy? Hey, I just saw your little. I saw you in one of the groups there a while ago, blowing O's, man. Congrats, dog. Congrats, buddy. I mean, hey, you know what? Who cares? We're not VGOT professionals. You was up there having fun. That's all that matters. That was awesome. Larry, Vaping Buckeye. If you don't know who Vaping Buckeye is, he does reviews and recipes and so forth. But check out his channel. What's his name? But check him out. Taxzilla, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Michelle, hey, girl. David Fernandez. Micah's in here. I'm sorry, I'm just going up. Laurie, going up the chat to see who I was maybe missed. Maybe I thought he has the whole Flavor line. He look at it. He's up there trying to find it.
I hate finding Flavora flavors. I swear, like, they're so hard to, like, see the different ones. Vanilla custard, here we go.
There you go.
What's next?
I was trying to stop you because I was going to say I also Favora butterscotch. But hang on, before you step away, Favora butterscotch and Capella caramel V1 are the last two.
Flavora butterscotch and Capella caramel?
Yes, V1.
All right, I only have V1, so we're good. Okay. So
okay.
Butterscotch. All right.
He just got it not too long ago, just for fun, man. Did you just throw him a curveball? Hey! And if you wonder why I'm looking down, I mean, I got my phone right here. I'm on my Galaxy through the stream, but my iPhone right here that's why I look down to read chat, so I can. Alphabetical would help, and I've had that plan of doing alphabetical, and not worrying about right now. I got all my stuff divided up by manufacturer. Flavor Barn, Flavor Art, TVA.
What about
TFA.
sweetener, dog?
Well, let's grab some super sweet, of course.
Super sweet. Okay. What the fuck's a recipe without sweetener?
Right? Now, you shouldn't have much trouble finding that one. I mean, come on.
No. I get
that should be in the front of your line, right?
Dude, I got one right here, one right. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You got them in everywhere you can reach. You got a super sweet in hand. That's right.
Hell yeah.
D Millen, welcome. Stu, welcome. Ball Sonic, yes. Okay, I did mention you earlier. Yeah, man, we got some people in here. So right now we have 7 flavors if you count the sweetener. The sweetener is going to be optional for anybody. So we're just going to say 6 flavors plus the sweetener for us.
You've been on a cinnamon like craze lately, huh?
I do, and it all comes down to that fucking cinnamon beer number 32.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now about that, I did leave a comment on the recipe. Like, maybe you're tasting something that I can't. Which can be explained because, like, to me, I literally taste them side by side. I don't taste the difference. But
yeah, I replied, and I was like, well, as I learned from you, everybody tastes things differently. So,
I honestly have no idea because to me it's the same. But like, I can understand why you might be able to pick up on some things.
I was so confident. I was like, I know he's got this. I made a 60.
No, because I honestly I wouldn't be like, oh, this is it. If it like I didn't feel it was it, but to me it is. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna taste it again. Right here.
Like I can swear up and down like that, to me it does, which is crazy. But
I have vaped a lot of that. I love that stuff.
I've only vaped maybe 15 mils, but still, like, I do try it side by side. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just...
What are you tasting different?
Well, like I said, I mean, this is good. It is a cinnamon funk. It is good. For me, in this one, the cinnamon note isn't quite as rich as the 32. And this has too much of a doughy note. It's not overpowering in this at all, but I taste doughy note in this, which I do not taste in the 32.
Well, that's because probably after steep it's going to calm down. But if it's close, what we could do is bring up a little bit of the red cinnamon and bring down maybe some of the FA cookie. You see what I'm saying? And maybe
that's possible. And also, honestly, I think it needs to be sweeter. Because I swear, I think I've explained it to you. I swear, I think I've said to you, I swear this stuff
tastes like sugar. Yeah.
Just like cinnamon sugar water.
Yeah.
But, you know, and it's also a 60-40, which I tweaked I made yours into a 60-40. So I want to try to get as close to authentic as I can as to 32. I think you mixed it with 730, I think. But I did make it a 60-40 just to get the consistency and the thinness of the juice the way it's supposed to be. And I don't know. Well,
that might do it too, because I didn't do it I couldn't find the ratio percentages because I only looked on the bottle. It might have been on the box, but it wasn't on the bottle.
Yeah, it's on the box. I don't know if it's on the bottle or not. So maybe
seriously, this might sound absolutely crazy, but it is true. The more PG might make that cinnamon pop even more.
That's true, maybe. But like I said, I mixed mine as a 60-40, so that's not the case right here. So I don't know. Right. It's something that I would call it my unicorn. So it'll be something to figure out later on.
Somebody asked. Well, let me just find it because I did see a comment and I forgot to write a response. David Fernandez is asking for an update on my Orange Crush. I gotta look for my liquid that I've been steeping, and I'm gonna try it. And I gotta continue to work on it. I haven't tried it in a while because I've been working on some other things, and on the honeymoon I kind of got disheveled. But I'll get back to you on that Orange Crush. It's definitely something I'm willing to pursue. It's my favorite soda.
And John Reynoldson, hey, that's good stuff, man. He says he's learning a lot from watching these shows. That's the whole point of the shows. I know John has a long history of just trying to educate and teach people about what he's experiencing with these flavors to try to translate that to you. So maybe you'll have the same taste notes or so forth, or have the same experiences, or at least know what to expect when you get a new flavor. John's been doing it forever, and I'm not much of an educator.
What are you talking about, Country? Me and you are the same. We have the same motto: educate and humiliate. I'm just kidding.
You may have modified my motto a little differently.
I thought I had that right. Isn't that what it is?
You know, it's crazy that one little word can change the entire meaning.
Yep.
Instead of educate, not humiliate, it's educate and humiliate. But yeah, John's good at that stuff, and that's how I met John. I mean, I think I've told this story numerous times. AG's company pissed me off when I started reviewing. I refused to buy their shit again. I got 5 bottles from them as a thank you or as an apology from them. I sent one to John. I was like, dude, make this for me. And it came close enough to where I'll never miss that company again. I'll never mention their name. And if you want to check out the Catalyst fried blueberry ice cream recipe, it's called Catalyst on JFM ZLR. It's one of my favorites.
You know, it's funny. That's actually my wife's all-day vape now. She loves it, too.
Well, you've been talking about it, too. You've been vaping a lot of it, too.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm on my second 500 ml bottle.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. And I'm loving blueberry right now. But I'm also cinnamon right now, which is the goal of this challenge right here. We're going to create our own recipes. Now that we're doing not a competition, but doing a test, so to speak.
Exercise.
We're not even going to discuss the percentages each of us should use. We're just going to mix our own stuff, mix them up, and then we're going to swap recipes and mix the other person's up and taste them side by side.
Dad just asked if I tried his fudge recipe. I just made a sponsored order from both City Flavors, and I ordered a lot of those ingredients I needed to make it. So that's going to be coming soon, Dad.
Thad, I did it. Thad knows I did it. I did it the other day in my stream in the group when I got a bunch of flavors in. I mixed it for him because I told him I would, and I'm telling you, it's got a lot of chocolate in here. I mean, a lot of different chocolates, and I was like, dude, I think it's just gonna be a mumbled mess. But it blended very well together off shake. I haven't tasted it. It's been since the 11th, so a couple days. I haven't tasted it since, but I filled my RDA up a couple times before I let it go in the steep. So I'm gonna taste it here in a few more days to see how it maintains. But it was good off shake, Pat. Good job on that.
See, that's the thing. I had so many chocolates, I literally didn't have them all, so I had to wait and order them. But I have like 2 fairly big flavor orders coming in on Monday and Tuesday. Mm-hmm. From Nicotine River, there's a whole bunch of Beryllium, and then from Bull City, I'm getting a whole bunch of like Capella, TFA, and Anywhere. And
I've been hearing more and more about Beryllium lately, and I'm going to want to pick up a bunch of flavors just to try them out.
They have some bangers from what I hear, but the only one I've actually tried and can confirm so far is that Strawberry Biscuit, which is technically Nick River, but same shit. I think they're like under the same brand. They're just like umbrella.
But Beryllium is the manufacturer.
See, what it is Beryllium, and I wish Nicotine River could share some more light on this. Beryllium is Nicotine River's exclusive flavor brand, okay? But when they first relaunched Beryllium, okay, they had all these flavors under the Beryllium name, including strawberry biscuit, this Heaven one or whatever. And then it changed again, and then there were like maybe like 10 flavors that went under a Nicotine River brand, and then there was Beryllium flavors. So I think they're all made by the same company, just one's more under the Nicotine River brand, and then the other's under the Beryllium brand, but they're all Nicotine River exclusive.
Huh.
I don't know, but they're freaking awesome.
All right. Well, like I said, I'm excited to kind of hear them or try them out. So I've got just about every other brand, I think. So that's going to be the next one I dive into. I want to get some more. I want to get some more Lorans and some more Inawera stuff. We only got like a handful of each of those. I'm going to close out chat, guys. So if y'all start looking for me, talking to me, I'm not ignoring you. I just got to close chat and I got to create my recipe on ELR.
All right, I'll talk to them while you create it. Then while you're talking to them, I'll create mine, just so we can constantly talk to them. All right, so basically, on that note about Nicotine River and their flavor brands, what I wanted to try and do on my channel, I want to start reaching out to like different flavor companies, different e-liquid companies, and like get more like information. Like I know DIY Vapor's been trying to talk to Bull City about like interviewing them and seeing their facility. Like I kind of want to do the same thing, maybe get like Nicotine River, Bull City, some of these flavor companies on a live stream and talk to them about business and flavors and all that stuff. And same thing with e-liquid companies. I want to see if I know it might be hard. I don't know if it's at all possible, but I did want to try to look into it. Like maybe talk to e-liquid companies and see if their mixers would want to talk about their experience, their background, how they got to where they are, different little tricks they learned down the road. Like obviously they're not going to give recipes out because that would totally ruin their business. But just like, you know, talk to them about mixing e-liquid. And I thought that would be a good idea to try to do. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I figured why not try and reach out to them, and the worst they can say is no, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it don't ever hurt. Like I said, the worst they can say is no, you're right.
Because all I know is that would be some content I'd be interested in. Like, when Phil Basardo, if you guys don't know, definitely check it out. And he's also somebody I want to contact and ask if I can use some of his footage. But Phil Basardo goes to these different China, Italy. He goes to all these different like vape manufacturers, and he went on a trip to Flavor Art in Italy, and he like went around the facility. He talked to people, and he had this cool interview, which is an awesome watch. So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't seen it. But that interested me so much, so it kind of gave me the idea. Like I want to like have more like find out what's going on in the industry and all that stuff. Let's see. Hey, John Phenom, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. D. Millen, what's going on? Nice to see you here.
Hey, we need y'all to come up with a name. We get a nameless recipe. Just real quick, run down the flavors we're both using: Flavora Rich Cinnamon, Flavora Vanilla Custard, Flavora Butterscotch, Capella Caramel, Capella Vanilla Whipped Cream, Capella Super Sweet, and Flavor West Creamy Sponge
Let's
Cake.
call it Triple C. For what for the custard, caramel, and cinnamon.
Okay.
I don't know. Triple C is just, you know, sounds like a cool name.
Well, figured the chat might come up with something cooler.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. No. Chat. You can come up with something cool. I was just came up in my head. That's all I'm saying. Balls Sonic. Is that like, did Train Sonic change, or is that a different person? Anyways, no, JFM, no. I finally know what you were talking about for a unicorn flavor. Peach cobbler is a pain in the ass for the crumble part. Yeah, definitely. It's funny though, like, what's it called? Flavora for apple, their apple filling, they seem to like get that crumble part though really well.
You know what? You mentioned that, and when I made your apple pie, that motherfucker was great.
Fucking
that flavor is awesome. I can't wait to try that in other things.
Hell yeah, dude. Me too.
Hey, Wallace Nunez. I'm waiting. I'm looking for some name suggestions. I don't see any right now. So
All right, I'm gonna start putting together my
let's just
recipe.
go. We're gonna call it Triple C. I'm gonna call mine Triple C Country version.
I'll call mine Triple C JFM.
Yes, Triple C Country version. And I'm gonna save it.
Now, what happens if we both make a recipe and it comes out to be the same thing? What are the chances?
I was thinking that too. I'm like, well, if his percentages wind up being exactly like mine, then A, he's a damn good teacher, and B, I'm a damn good learner. So our brains could be joined at the.
Then I could be like, "That's my boy."
Yeah, because I mean, I've learned a shit ton from you, man. Watching videos and I learn basics of grab, and then I kind of see, and I kind of once I get the base, I kind of learn a lot of other stuff on my own and try to mix shit up and just see how they work together. But you know, it all comes from the start. The starting point was, of course, you and Isaiah. I learned a lot from. Then I worked DIY, Vapor, and oh hell, a couple other ones throughout the time. But Fresh 03, I watch him too. So.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, in case you guys missed it, if you missed yesterday, if you missed, my days are messed up. I do third shift. Anyways, if you missed yesterday's stream, I was on the Fresh 03 DIY show, and it was awesome. Fresh is an awesome dude. I'm glad I finally was able to do a video with him. He's awesome.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
And I got to meet Addy Tooney and talk to Gibbs. That was really nice. And the only one I was disappointed I didn't get to meet was Rin. I wanted to meet Rin too. I wanted to have the full experience, but it's alright. Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Hey James, Jim's in the chat. Welcome, buddy. What's up, buddy? Spongy Spungerson. So John's going to go ahead and do his recipe in. I got mine in, and then we'll mix them up here shortly. But y'all keep throwing ideas out for a name, because that Triple C is just going to be a filler for right now.
Yeah.
And if we wind up coming up with some great recipes then we can release them and let y'all try them too. James, my dog. $1,000,000. Are the Hankson flavors any good? I'll tell you one thing, Captain Cloud. Someone told me it's the only flavor that I have from Hankson. Someone said, I heard on a few different occasions, that Hankson's vanilla is the best vanilla to ever have. So I bought it on my last order, and it comes in this little rinky-dinky, small-ass bottle. So I haven't tried it yet; it's still sealed. But you know what? Let's open it. I'm gonna taste it.
Why isn't it typing? Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. Do you even type, bro?
I know, seriously. Like, why is this lagging right now? Fuck
Paul,
you.
welcome, buddy. I'm gonna taste this Hankson vanilla right now. Oh, that's a good vanilla. That's a good flavor.
What, the vanilla custard?
No, the Hankson vanilla.
Oh, I haven't tried that one. I was going to order some Hankson, but I haven't messed around with any of them, and so I didn't know where to start, so...
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I heard so many people say Hankson vanilla is the one to get. Hankson vanilla. So I got it on my last order, and I just now tasted it, and it's a good vanilla.
Yeah, if you guys are part of the JFM Development Just Friggin' Mix group or the Country Livin' group, make sure you check out both of them, first of all. But also, if you had any experience with any Hankson flavors, let me know, because when I order next month through Bull City, I'll definitely place some orders, and I'm going to use some of them.
Yeah, Vapin' and Livin' and JFM Just Freaking Mix. Those are the two
or
groups.
even if you're just interested in them and you want to know how they are, still let me know, because I can get them provided for me, and that way I can try them, so you know, so you don't waste your money if you don't like them or they aren't
that vanilla is still lingering. That's a good vanilla. That was just a finger drop, man. It's just like covered my whole mouth.
Yeah, like I've been messing around with some of the Flavor Art vanillas, and like they're good. They're good. Like one of them actually smells exactly like the vanilla they use in the vanilla custard from Flavora, which I really love. There's something about the vanilla in this vanilla custard that's just amazing. I wish this vanilla was in Capella's vanilla custard.
Yeah, about the only vanilla that I have is the Simply Vanilla from Capella. The only straight vanilla flavor. That's more of a vanilla bean. Supposed to be a stronger type, but it's a little weak to me.
Well, Flavor, they have vanilla Tahiti and then vanilla classic. Excuse me, and they're freaking awesome. Awesome.
Right. I live in West Virginia, Juice Man.
Juice Man.
A Hangston apple mix. Wow. How many percentage should I put watermelon with 70-40 PG? Well, it would depend on the brand of watermelon too, because like everything, every other flavor, it depends on the brand because different brands are different concentrates. Some are stronger, some are weaker, some you need less, some you need more. So, what brand is the watermelon? Yeah, and James did ask that question as well. Flavor Factory. I've never heard of that brand. Flavor Factory.
I was trying to. There was this one company that I was trying to remember that I wanted to try, but I forgot the name of it, and I can't think of it. And it wasn't Molenberry, it wasn't Delosi, it was another obscure one, but I couldn't remember the name of it. And they have bottles that look like Capella.
Well, it was on
a DIY or Die show, and I wanted to try it. And maybe it was Delosi. I don't know. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, a while ago, Wayne got in these flavors from this company. It was a smaller company, and they had they shared the same exact bottles as Capella, like the 13 ml ones. If you guys know, no, it wasn't Wonder Flavors, but if you guys know the name of that company, let me know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Vanilla whipped cream, got that.
Flavor Factory, you got it from Amazon. Maybe it's a up and comer we just don't know about.
Oh, it was Delosi? Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, because Delosi, a while back, I talked to them. I didn't think it was Delosi, though, because I was trying to remember... Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because they told me to contact them once they relaunched, and I didn't think it was Delosi, but I forgot the name of the company. So bad. So, I'll probably just shoot them an email again. Oh, this one's so good, guys. This vanilla custard, I'm telling you, not a lot of people use it, but it's
Are you mixing already?
No, I'm just smelling.
Oh, I was going to say,
calm your horses, bro.
I was like, dude, you mixing without me?
He's like, wait for me. Don't do it without me.
Yeah, Captain Cloud. I just tasted it for the first time right in front of you, and it's a really good flavor. And I have to taste mouth coating. It's like, it's pretty good. I'm gonna have to figure out how to put that into something.
You know what? You know what I'm going after next for a clone? This right here.
What's that? What is that?
Oh, you can't see it. It's Telios Pound Cake. I freaking love this one.
Oh, I haven't even tried it.
Yeah, it's amazing. It just tastes like a nice buttery. It's not really lemon. It just tastes like a nice pound cake.
Phenom's asking what vanilla custard are you talking about?
Flavora. Excellent vanilla custard. It has like this like really nice rich vanilla taste to it. Like even more than Capella vanilla custard. It's not quite as thick, but the vanilla is just on point. Like I would even imagine mixing this with like regular Capella vanilla custard would be amazing. Just for the vanilla. But then again, you could probably add another vanilla to vanilla custard and do the same thing, being cheaper. But good custard, though.
John Phenom, so let's do another random giveaway. I'll let you and John deal with that. This is his channel.
You mean you want to provide for a giveaway? If John Phenom wants to provide for a giveaway... and I'll just have people contact him. We can do a giveaway if you want. But what do you want to give away, man?
That's awesome, John.
The guy's awesome, man. He's always doing stuff for the community.
That's. I mean, I've seen him in other chats doing the same thing. It's pretty badass, John.
Yeah.
Good shit.
It's amazing.
I mean, the DIY community is definitely growing, getting out there, and we're all kind of doing our part and bringing more people into it. And eventually, the FDA can't deny us forever. We're just, you know what I mean? Even if they try to fucking whatever they want to do out there in the real world, we get our collections every week or every other week. I'm ordering more nicotine. I got over 1,500 mils of nicotine in my freezer right now. Okay, and that first 250 bottle lasted me 3 months, 4 months. So I'll be good for a while, because they're not going to be able to ban each individual component. We can still buy those separately, even if they do something stupid to e-juice. We can still buy these flavors because they're USDA food grade flavors that bakeries and chefs and all that shit use. So we can always get these flavors regardless of how they want to brand it. The nicotine, it's not illegal for nicotine. You can buy that individually as well. So the VG, all that shit's natural stuff that's needed for other parts of life. So they'll never be able to get rid of the components. They just might be able to get rid of the final product. So that's when DIY is going to save your life.
Exactly.
Being able to make it yourself.
Yep. Scavenger Clouds, just so you know, Inaware Custard, that's actually in the mail. It's something I just ordered. It's coming Monday. I think, yeah, Monday. Monday's Bull City. Yeah, speaking of that, really quick, because Bull City sponsors the channel, but I ordered from Bull City, okay? Literally, I ordered that day. It was probably around, actually, it was probably like 1 a.m. in the morning. Literally by 7 a.m., the thing ships. I also get an email from the company. That's when we set up the discount code or whatever. So if you use JFM10, you can get 10% off Bull City. But basically, it took them that little time. Like, it was like maybe 5-6 hours to process it, and then it shipped. And now I'm already going to be getting it on Monday. It's insane.
That's what I love about it, man. It was like 2 weeks ago on a Monday morning, about 9 or 10 o'clock. I placed like $160 order. Big order. I mean, big bottles, big batches, because for a large production thing that I'm doing. An hour later, I got a shipped email, and Wednesday I had it. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I'll send them a crazy email, just praising the shit out of them, tell them they were fucking awesome, and all that. I posted that email in the group, and I think more people need to do that. Just let them know how great they are and how much they're appreciated by us in the community. Bull City's awesome.
All right,
and
really.
The support the show for everybody is great.
Just really quick, it's only going to take like 30 seconds. I'm going to run this quick Bull City thing, okay? So, country, it's just for 1 second, okay? Alright, here's a message from our sponsors. This video has been brought to you by BullCityFlavors.com. Bull City Flavors is the official shop of JFM Development. Bull City Flavors also offers a wide range of flavors from many different companies such as Capella, Flavor Art, Flavora, Flavor West, Hankson, Anywhere, Liquid Barn, Lorian, Super Concentrate, and the Flavor Apprentice. They also break it down into different categories of flavors so you can easily manage through all the different brands and companies to get exactly the flavor profile you want. Also, they offer different supplies and miscellaneous things such as merchandise. They offer hats here. They also have measuring supplies for your DIY. They have bottles. They have PG, VG, and a brand new excellent thing to Bull City Flavors is the community recipe packs. If you go to the community recipe packs, if you buy the full recipe pack, you get it at a discounted rate, so you can get all the flavors from these top people in the community. And look at this one right here. Here's Strawtastic. This is my recipe right here. It has all the flavorings, the percentages, and you can get either 10 mils, 30 mils. You just pick whichever ones you want and what size you want, and you add it to your cart, and you get it for a discounted rate. So next time you're in the market to check out some flavors, check out BullCityFlavors.com, the official sponsor of JFM Development. Alright, thank you for watching that quick message from our sponsors. They do help out the channel, so I do want to help promote them as well. But awesome company, and I go through them too.
Absolutely.
JFM got me hip to cheap glass bottles at Liquid Barn. Over 100 for like 25 bucks. Actually, it's 120.
Yeah, I gotta say it's 120 to be exact.
It's 120.
What, 35 bucks or something? $33?
It's a fantastic deal, though. It is.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I got them right down here. I got them right here. I got a bunch of them. I sent Isaiah about a dozen of them.
And the code for that one, though, is JFM15, too. That's 15% off all the time when you shop at Liquid Barn, too. Another good friend of JFM. Okay. Why is this up here? Okay. You look at calculator. Sweet. All right. Let me see the percentages.
Put that in yet? I want
Uh,
to try. I want to try this thing.
Hold on. I'm just looking over the recipe one more time.
Once you click save, let me know because I want to see how much flavor you're using. Just percentage wise, not total percentage wise. And I want to see what our difference is.
I'm using 14%.
I'm using 13.
Okay. All right.
That's a little low for me, but I'm taking into
It's a
effect
lot
that
of flavor though, so that's
that's what I
why.
was saying. I'm taking into account that I'm using 3 for 4 flavors. So I mean, I need 17 or 18 like I'm used to doing.
Okay, perfect. John Phenom says, I like to do these giveaways to help the community out with purchasing flavors. Let me think what kind of giveaway I want to do, and I'll let you know. Okay, yeah, John Phenom. Whatever you can do, man. That's awesome. I know I appreciate it, and I believe everybody else watching does appreciate your generosity.
The entire community appreciates what you do, John. That's awesome.
Seriously, your generosity is unlike many others in the community, so thank you.
All right. I want to taste this.
Let me see if I can actually change my camera because it might be being used in OBS.
That feeling you get when you're creating something out of nothing, you have no clue how it's going to turn out. You're like, yes, 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 it's going to be awesome. Yes, yes, yes. And then you taste it and you're like, shit.
Oh, crap.
But this one ain't going to be like that. Hey, look at the wedding photo. Oh, that was so cute.
Yeah. Alright, guys. I'm going to have to delete a couple scenes so I can use my scale cam so you can watch me mix.
They can't watch me mix.
Alright, yeah, so it doesn't matter. Whatever. You guys aren't going to see me mix this time.
No, we don't need a daggone scale cam. Today, this is the impromptu stream. No plan at all.
Sounds good.
Oh, hold up. Where's my... Oh, never mind. I just said, where's my logo? I'm like, I'm in the call. I'm looking at the Zoom call, not fucking stream. Yeah. All right. I'm going to close chat for a few minutes. Hey, Buckeye, we'll see you, buddy. I'm going to close chat so I can reopen my recipe because I'm going to start mixing this beast right now. Turn this on. I'm going to start with some butterscotch.
Gotta get my gloves. I gotta get more big ones. I ran out of my big ones from Amazon, man.
Are your gloves?
Yeah, now I gotta use these one-size-fit-all bull BS, which that ain't true. One size does not fit all.
Now, yeah, you know, I learned that shit when I was 12 years old. My mama used to buy me T-shirts. One size don't fit all, Mom.
Or look, I have a big head, and that one size fits all like hat.
Yeah, I got a monster head too, man. And you know what? When I like the gloves a lot. I got the flesh tone gloves. They fit perfectly. It's like you're not even wearing them.
Yeah, like I have to get like a special fitted hat and stuff. Like I can't. I feel like they're more comfortable too. Like when you get the flex ones.
Yeah, if I buy a fitted hat, I gotta wear a size 8.
Oh, I don't remember what my size is, but it's big.
Size 8 for a fitted hat, but then the flex fit hats work pretty well.
You know your head's big when your own wife calls you for a pet name, Beach Ball. It's like, oh, my little beach ball. I'm like, stop it.
That's awesome.
And then she like equated me to looking like Meatball from that show. You know what I'm talking about? You know that show that was on Comedy Central with the meatball, the French fries, and or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. She has a personality. She's funny.
That's awesome. All right, this is a big one right here.
All right, gloves are on. We are good to go.
That was a little heavy because I wasn't paying attention, but that's all right.
All right. First, I'm doing butterscotch. I'm not going to tell the percentages because it's a secret right now.
Yes, it is.
Are you doing 30 mil?
Yes.
Me too. Yeah, lately I've just been doing 30 mils.
Yeah, unless I'm
flavor tester. Like flavor testers, I'll do like 15 mils because I had those glass bottles. But
I don't even do 15. I just do 30s for all of them.
Oh, okay. Next up is caramel from Capella.
Alright, so I just added my super sweet. Now it's time for vanilla custard, and then whipped cream will be last.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Yeah. And whipped cream will be. This should balance all the creaminess together.
0.2. Uh-oh. That's not so bad. Okay.
Oh, no, don't be knocking shit over there. So there's that. Now it's time for nicotine. I need to fill my nicotine bottle up. I said that the last time I made a mix too, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my nicotine. It's coming Tuesday. Running out. But it'll make it in time. I ordered it at the perfect time, so we're good.
Yeah, and that email that I sent Bull City, I was like, if y'all would just sell nicotine, I wouldn't have to shop anywhere else.
I know, right? But Liquid Barn is nice nicotine, and you can get 15% off using code JFM15.
Yeah, that'll be my next order. I'm gonna try them next.
They had the same. If you've been to Nick River, have you been to Nick River and got
that's where all my nicotine's from is Nick River.
All right, if you get their Nick Select nicotine at Liquid Barn, it's the exact same thing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's Nick River. Sorry, Nick Select brand.
Oh, okay. So yeah, same brand.
But they do have one that's different too. You have to make sure you get the Nick Select one. Then they have American. I forgot what it's called. It's American something. All right, almost there. What? No. Hashtag bottle problems.
Good thing for plastic bottles for flavors.
No, it's the flavor bottle issue. The cap came apart.
Cap, yeah.
Damn caps! I heard they fixed the problem though, so awesome job, Flavor. That's awesome.
I heard they're fixing the problem. I don't know whether it's in effect yet or not.
Oh well, Fresh Show 3, when I was on his show on Saturday, said that they fixed the problem.
Okay.
So I think the new ones they're sending out are starting to have fixed bottles.
Okay. So I wonder if they just look the same, but the problem's been fixed, or if they redesigned it altogether. Because I can't tell the difference between the flavors that I had and the flavors that I just got.
Well, I see. You might have got some back stock from stuff they already had, but I mean, I'm hearing this not from the Lion's Mouth. I'm hearing it from Fresh, so I didn't actually talk to the company, so I don't know. But that's what he told me, that they addressed the bottle problem. So I don't know.
Hopefully. All right, now that I'm done mixing my version, I'm gonna go ahead and back into the chat. Update. Please update. Please update. All right, our best ever nicotine is Carolina Extraction. You know, I got my local guy around here. He's trying to talk me. He's told me he's a juice company, Solus E-Liquid. That's where he gets his from. He told me to go check them out, and I just haven't done it yet. I'm a creature of habit. Once I find something that works, I kind of stick with it.
Well, honestly, I just haven't done it yet because I didn't need multiple things at once. But I actually want the Nicotine River nicotine just for the bottle alone. You know, the bottle is just perfect. I want to get
How's the bottle come from Liquid Barn?
Well, you can get them with the pour spouts, and you can get say 120 bottles, and then you can just have it in a pour spout right away, so you can just pour it really easily.
Yeah, I usually get 250 mils, but my last order I got 500 mils, and they came in They didn't have no spout or nothing. They just cap and with oil. Of course, I just poured it in my 60 bottle with it.
See, like, they come in, like, bottles like this, but smaller. Well, I mean, you can get them in 500 mLs like that, but they come in, like, it's like this size right here.
Oh, okay.
But it has a pour spout on it, so it makes it easier. And if you buy just a whole bunch of 120 mils, you can always keep one out and then have some in the freezer or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Country is balling DIY. Hey, thanks, Phenom. I appreciate it. I'm working on it, man. I'm trying to bring a fresh new thought process into what I do as opposed to everything else that's been going on. And I don't know. Well, I'm still fairly new and I'm still learning every day.
You've been doing a good job, though. You're a quick learner.
See, the thing with someone like me, when you try something new, everybody else has already tried it, so they're bored with that flavor. So I guess maybe their imagination kind of just like, I don't want to do it again. I've already done it, but it's new to me, so I'm motivated and I got the drive to kind of try to create something. And I've been fortunate so far to come up with some pretty good recipes that people like. But number one is I make them for me if I like them, and I just hope everybody else likes them when they try it. So, you know.
No, what I've learned though is you're a quick learner. Like when it comes to DIY, you've learned fairly quick. Same thing, like you're still learning, like we all are, but you learn really quick. And same thing with coils. Like I remember you just got into coils, and you're already making Claptons that are really nice, and you're getting into aliens, and like you're doing good.
I've attempted aliens a couple times, and I've gotten about an inch of a good alien, but I don't have the patience for that. You got to go slow. I mean, slow, and I haven't developed the patience yet. If I want an alien bad enough, I will eventually have the patience.
Oh, you're getting there, man. I saw it. I mean, it takes time, but you did fairly well for beginning, you know.
Yeah, but I'm happy with my fused Claptons. I'm good with my fused Claptons because those are pretty fucking easy.
All right.
All right. So I'm mixed up. I'm shaking. I'm ready to taste this thing. And then we'll compare it. Then we'll talk about our recipes. If it wasn't for you two, I would have never made my fudge. Hey, Thad, I tell you, you did a good job on that fudge recipe. I remember when you started development, you asked for tips and stuff initially, and you took the feedback well, and you ran with it, and you came out with a pretty good product, man. I'm telling you that 5-minute fudge. Like I said, when I first saw it, I went, man, it's an awful lot of chocolate working together. Are they going to work with each other, or are they going to work against each other? And it turned out pretty good. Congratulations on that, buddy. All right. Cincinnati King.
Hold on. What's going on in the chat?
What do you mean?
Why did James Rivera time out D. Millen? All he said was totally conquer Phenom. I don't understand what bad is about that. Play nice out there. Please. I don't know why you guys are fighting or whatever. I don't know if it's like a joke or something, but you know, D. Millen's cool.
Oh, he said, "Oh God, I'm sorry. Kids are on tablet." It was signed in. He apologized right before you even got finished talking about that.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can reverse it. D. Millen, I'm sorry about that. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can.
Cincinnati, you should be an inspiration that you can make money in this. You haven't been doing this long. You already have a flavor pack for this. I appreciate it, Cincinnati. I appreciate it, buddy.
D. Millen, after you're done being timed out, it'll let you back on. Sorry about that. That was an accident. I can't actually untime you out, unfortunately. So it'll just be like 300 seconds. So it's less now because it's been already a little bit.
Yeah. Get you a cup of coffee or something. Come back and some mistakes happen.
Yeah. Ooh, smelling pretty good.
All right, so
now don't we gotta make each other's now and like compare them?
Well, after we taste them and see what they're like, and then we'll talk about the recipe and we'll share our percentages with each other, and then if they're totally different, then absolutely. But if we wind up being pretty close to identical, there won't be no point.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll talk about it, but that will be the goal. Does that smell good? The butterscotch and cinnamon I smell. The creaminess.
Cream. Gotta love that cream.
Crumb. I'm waiting to taste it. Kids booted you. Yeah. Damn booty kids. I need a drink. I need to drink a Downton Moon. My Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah. What's with the diet, bro?
Sugar, dude. Not that I have sugar. I just don't. I don't eat sugar. I don't drink sugar. I haven't for about a year now. I've lost 75 pounds because of it.
I don't know, bro. I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
I couldn't either. I couldn't either at first.
Not saying like I do want to try to cut out sodas, but like if I'm gonna drink soda, I'm gonna fucking drink a fucking soda. You know what I mean? That's how I
stay away from sugars and breads for about the past 6 months to a year now, and I'm just, it helps me with my diet. Even though I'm not right now, I'm really not committed on a diet. But I still don't want to do the way I was and not care about that shit. I don't want to put any of the weight back on that I've lost.
No, I get it.
I'm gonna get ready to go back on my diet again here shortly and lose some more.
Yeah, me too. I gotta start jumping on my treadmill. Being healthier.
Yeah, I'm gonna start driving my cab around right-hand turns instead of left-hand turns.
I want to be in shape for when my daughter's born. Oh, by the way, I found out it was a girl. I don't know if I told anybody.
Yes, I heard you talk about that on Fresh's stream. Yes, man.
I found out that I'm having a girl, and I want to be in shape, so like when we play and stuff, I can like.
Absolutely, that's your motivation.
So. That's
your motivation, man. Use it.
There was something else that I want to discuss too. Oh yeah, just the Bull City code, but I already told you guys about that. Bull City Flavors is giving 10% off now for JFM development. JFM 10 will give you 10% off. You can use that once per customer, so use that code once, and then after that it's JFM 6, which gets you 6% off. So it's just another bonus that they offered. I'm trying to get as many discount codes for you guys as possible, so you guys can save some money where it matters. You know, so who likes to overpay?
That's awesome, man. They're good. They're good to us.
They are. They're really good. They hooked up country. Like they really like helping out the community. So. Definitely a good place. Not only just good people, but awesome service. Like, I'm not just saying that. Like, I wouldn't contact a company if I had any problems with them. That's why you won't see anything from them.
You love what you rep what you love. Exactly. And there's no fuck. If you look at my order history, before the last 2 weeks, you'll notice I've ordered a bunch through them. Within the last 2 weeks, when I got a little partnership with them with the code and all that stuff, and they jumped on board my giveaways. So prior to that, I've got a huge order with them. And I know John's got a huge order history too, so it's not like you just say nice shit because of all of a sudden they come to you and say, "Hey, we'll do this with you." You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
You rep what you love what you rep. Period.
Exactly. Who asked that? Taxzilla asked what my code for Liquid Barn is. That's JFM15.
Yeah, all your stuff's in the description, right?
I'm not sure. Just it's JFM15.
Yeah, JFM15. This is Liquid Barn code. JFM6 will be his Bull City. I think he's got a
JFM10 and then JFM6.
Well, yeah, JFM10 for your first time. JFM6 after that. Yeah. Then I think he's got a link for eSig Express, which if you want to purchase it, there are some things on eSig Express that you could only get there. So if you purchase something from there, then he's got an affiliate link to where he can also get some help to the channel from that if you want to use it.
Yes, John Phenom, I just said that. It's JFM 10 for Bull City for the first time, and then after you use that once, it's then JFM 6, which will give you 6% after that. And that JFM 6 good all the time.
Yep. And JFM 15 for Liquid Barn.
Yep. And I'll work on more. I'm trying to get in reach of eSig Express again. I did contact them once before, but I lost the information, so I just reached out to them again because I do want to talk to them about a couple of things, and hopefully maybe we can get a discount code from them too.
We ready to taste this yet? I'm juiced up, ready to go.
Yeah, I was just getting yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit! I could.
Philly.
I got to clear an RDA, man. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm about to puff on something else while I'm waiting on you. Here, I'll puff on my the new what's this called? This is the Hydra Galactica Squonk box clone.
Ooh. Give me information on that. How much is that?
I'll look it up in a second. This is the new clone, new shipment of the Clone Show products came in yesterday, which I got. I got this. I got the Rig V2 that I'm going to do a comparison to the Authentic, and I got the Springer X RDA. That's part of that's a new clone shipment that came in yesterday for the Clone Show.
I've been really into squonkers lately, so I want to look into getting another one.
Well, I've got 3 now. I got a Frankenskull, I got this, and I have the Boxer one. And I actually went to the Boxer website, and I bought the Authentic bottle, the silicone bottle. I paid $12 for the bottle. Of course, I got the squonker for free, but the bottle is worth more than the damn clone is. So, but I like it so much, I'm probably going to want to get into the Authentic, but I want the 2700 one. I want the V2 version.
Oh, okay. I just got something that I want to address. First of all, Josh O'Vase, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I'm glad to see you here.
Josh, yes.
Tommy Vapors, what's going on, man? Hey, John, how is the nicotine from Vape Wild? There have been some complaints with nicotine from Vape Wild, although I would love to Vape Wild. Sorry, I would love to smash Vape Wild anytime I could. But with that said, when I did try the Vape Wild nicotine, it tasted fine. It worked fine. There was no pepperiness, but some people have gotten darker shades of nicotine from them, and they're kind of iffy. Honestly, I would just probably stay safe and go to like Nicotine River or Liquid Barn. If you go to Liquid Barn, you can use JFM 15, get 15% off, or Nicotine River, which does a lot of good stuff too. So either one, but I would probably stay clear because it's kind of mixed reviews from Vape Wild. Although when I had it, I didn't have a problem with it, so it could go either way.
Hey, Vape Cleric, welcome, buddy. How you doing, man? Hey, Demillion's back.
Somebody asked what we're mixing up. Me and Country are using similar ingredients to make up a recipe, and we're just trying to prove that, like,
hang on, first of all, let me rephrase it. Not similar, exact.
Okay, you explain it. You'll explain it.
All right. We're using the exact 7 flavors. We're not sharing our percentages. We created our own recipes off those 7 flavors, but we're going to see how different each of our recipes are by taste and percentages. If by looking at the percentages, we realize we're both really close, there will be no point for us to exchange mixes and mix them both and do them side by side. But if they are pretty differently in percentages, then we're going to mix the other person's recipe and then make them both side by side. That's how it's going to go. Yeah, and D Million does say that what did he say? How do you say it worded? He said the naughty corner was lonely. Sorry, dude. I think Silva's James's kids got you. V-Dog, what up, homie?
V-Dog in the house. Ow, ow.
All right, Micah, have a good one, buddy. We'll see you, man.
Oh, so what I did want to talk to you about, though, while I'm dripping this, is check out what I got. And honestly, I like it. So I want you to explain to me what your promise was with it again, because you made a kind of iffy review on it, but I really had my heart set on it and I wanted to get it. And what's that? It's the Serpent SMM.
For me, the way I like to vape is 120 or so hot watts. 1 to 120, and I usually use 3mm IDs, and not even with the coil strength. But I'll tell you my problem with this fucking thing is no matter how I wick it, no matter even at 80 watts, I can get a nice flavorful vape every time. But 80 watts does not satisfy vape for me. I go to 100 watts. This thing just burns up crap, regardless of the 5 different builds I put in here, from 2.5 millimeters even to a 4 millimeter that Rob Page from the group recommended that I do. So put a 4 millimeter in there, he's getting a good vape. I got the thing. I know how to wick an RTA, y'all. I know how to thin out the leads. I know how to wick an RTA. This thing is just, for whatever reason, the flavor is just not for me. I just can't get a good vape out of it. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to clean it really, really good in the ultrasonic cleaner for about an hour. That's why I kind of stepped away from it for a little bit, so I would stop being angry with it. It's been about 4 days since I've used this thing, but I'm going to take it apart, put it in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm going to re-wick it again. I'm going to use a 3.5 millimeter diameter this time. Maybe at a 0.2 build as opposed to a 0.1. I'm going to do a higher ohm build, and I'm just going to see if that changes for me. But as of right now, for the first 3 days when I use this thing, I just could not get a good vape out of it for me. I just couldn't. So I walked away from it, and I'm gonna revisit before I do my review.
All right, and my experience with it, and this is me having it for 2 days now. Okay. First of all, I wicked it great the first time. All right, I obviously did the whole thing where I thinned out the cotton, whatever, and then I put it down, and it's been working perfectly for me. It hasn't leaked. Now, what I have noticed is this. Okay. It's a single coil, so it's supposed to be a flavor RDA. It's not supposed to be cloud bro clouds, and you're supposed to use less wattage because you're on the single coil. At least that's what I've noticed. So when I keep it around 50 watts, I kind of close off the airflow maybe a quarter to halfway. It's a restricted lung hit, but at 50 watts, it's pretty much all you're going to get from it. The flavor for me has been good. It hasn't leaked yet. But I noticed once I take it above maybe like between 80 and higher, it starts to not wick right. But again, I've only wicked it once so far. I haven't tried any other. Like, I haven't re-wicked it in any way. I've only tried it this one way. But so far, it's been pretty good. So this is at 50 watts. I mean, it's not the most vapor production, but it's not bad. Because when you close off the airflow, it is restricted a little bit, but you get a lot of flavor, and it's not too bad. I like it, and this is, for me, this is good enough to where I'm not going to have to buy a pre-made coil from Smog for my TFV8 and be able to drive around with it, and that's all I wanted. Something that I could drive around with that I wouldn't have to worry about dripping and driving. And for me, it's not too bad. But, I mean, I've only wicked it once.
Well, like I said, when it comes to the leaking thing, you know how usually when you leave your tanks with liquids, they leak? It's been sitting for 4 days, and it's halfway full. I have no leaking at all out of it. And I do understand that it's a single coil, but I have the Faro, which I was able to do up to 120 watts on a 0.1 build, no problems with flavor.
Okay.
After you learn how to wick it, I have that. I have the Relich Dual, the Emerson Dual, but I got my GoVat RDA, which is a single coil. So I use that on my Max. Single coil or dual coil, whatever, 100 watts, it should be able to handle it, no problem. I should still be able to maintain that flavor vape that I like. But like I said, I'm going to try to, I'm going to go back through it, re-wick it again, maybe just use a round wire build or even a 0.2 build. And instead of going that low volume to see, because it could be just one of those things to where you just have to learn to build it. And maybe not your traditional way, but maybe you can still get a good vape if you build it correctly, I should say.
Well, have you tried like lower wattage and like lowering down the airflow and just try and go with that? Did it work?
80 watts doesn't do it for me. I mean, like I said, when I put it away, 80 watts, I can get good flavor. But I like a warm vape, and if I can't get a warm vape, it's just not a good vape. It's not a satisfying vape for me.
Well, my experience, I've done it at like, and this is just my experience. Like, everybody can have like their own way or own opinions. That's fine. Like, I'm just explaining like how I stand so far. Like, and normally I vape RDAs like between 100 to 130, depending on the build, whatever. And I like my vapes hot, but with this one, it's been surprising me because I've had the opposite experience. Even at like 50 watts, I'm using the coils that came with it. And even at 50 watts, like, and I cut down the airflow to about halfway, a quarter closed or whatever. And it's been putting out enough heat, enough vapor production for me. So
I'll probably do that. I'll probably use the pre-built. I'll probably use the built coils too. I haven't used those yet. I use the ones that come with it just to try it out. But again, like, you know,
I wouldn't be saying unless like it was somewhat satisfying. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not going to be the densest thing. It's not built for that. It's supposed to be a flavor RDA. You know.
I'm not worried about trying to check out clouds or anything. It's just the vape that I like hasn't been able to fulfill it yet. Yeah. But there's got to be a way to do it, and I'm not. That's why I haven't done a review on it yet. So I'm going to attempt it again. I hate feeling like I'm a concert, so I'll figure it out to get the best vape for me, and that way I can share my experience with all the fails that I've done for in my video when I do it finally.
And as you see, I just literally hit this like 10 times in a row. This is going to be 11, and it still hasn't dry hit it on me.
How did that new etching turn out, Big Perk? You mean on the my custom box mod? It turned out perfect. I think it's that. Let's taste our shit, man. You ready? Let me take a drink too.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let me put on my cap. Let me bust a cap.
Let's taste this damn thing. Let me spit in there for a while. Let me get some fresh juice on the coils.
Oh, I'll wait.
Yeah. Yep. Wait. I want some fresh juice on the coils because it's already been soaked up.
Let's do this together.
All right. Ready?
I'm ready. Cheers, bro.
Here we go. We're trying this Triple C.
Ooh. 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 That is fucking amazing combination of flavors, dude. I like this. Good idea, bro.
Let's talk about recipes. Let's talk about our recipes.
Okay.
I'm gonna have close chat, guys. So hang on a second. I'm gonna bring my recipe up.
John Phenom says, I have daddy duties to attend to in a couple minutes, so if you don't mind running a random for everybody in chat, I'd be willing to do a Bull City gift card. Okay, well, before we do this, since John has to leave, let's do a quick random giveaway. Everybody throw a number. Let me see how many people are in here.
Hey, don't do that. Go to the random generator and just copy the URL. Random comment picker.
Okay, hold on.
Copy the URL, paste it in there, and load. Everybody that's commented in the chat thus far will be loaded onto that.
All right, everybody who hasn't commented, comment real quick, because I'm going to do a random thing right now.
It's just easier.
Okay, I'm going to do it now. Copy. Paste. Okay.
All right. Stop commenting.
Load comments.
Want to show your screen while you're doing it, just for shits and giggles?
Wait, error loading page. Click. Okay, hold on. Let me share. I'm gonna share the desktop just to show you guys. All right. I'm gonna retry. All right. Why isn't this working? Loading all comments. All right, let's go back. Alright, I'm going to try copy and pasting again. Oh, maybe because it's the pop out. Hold on, let me find an actual video. Bear with me for a second. This stuff is banging. Okay. Lagging a little bit. Copy. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to paste it in right here. Paste. Alright, here we go, guys. I'm going to load the comments. It's going to be the random.
Don't announce the winner until I see it on the feed.
Freaking
Don't say it out loud.
Well, it's freaking erroring on me. Let me try a different one. Random comments picker.
Yeah, I don't use this one. I use the blue one.
Ah, here we go. All right, I got the blue one now. It says Facebook. This is only for Facebook, dude.
I mean, just because no, it's not. On the right hand, number 2.
Right,
you don't have to use no.
It says enter the Facebook URL. Well, I'll try it.
I see that now, but I use the YouTube one.
Now let's try it. Oops, YouTube. Oh, YouTube. I found it. All right, got it. All right, got it. All right, here we go, guys. Now this should be the winner. Let's find out. Here we go. What the? Oh my god. All right, let me try the pop out one again. There we go. Copy. Paste. All right, here we go. Let's try again. Something went wrong. Great. Let's try this one again. Copy. We might have to do it my way.
Every other one's done this way. Maybe they're using a different random picker we don't know about.
All right, guys. So what we're gonna have to do is everybody's gonna have to do a number. There's 50 people in here. Everybody pick one number from 1 to 50. Okay, only pick one number. Only do it once after we put start. Okay, and then after we pick it, if anybody picks the same number, we'll do another number generated between two of the people who picked the same number. Now, if nobody picks the same number, whoever picked the closest number without going over will be the winner. Okay?
Between start and end.
All right, I'm going to press start now. So now you start, and then once I press end, if anybody didn't do it, it's too late. So everybody start now.
I'll go for about 60 seconds, I guess.
Yeah, let me do the live face or Zoom.
Since there is a delay rather.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a minute. Now I'm going to do a number generator.
Cincinnati's like, come on, Dad, I need some concentrates. You crazy, Cincinnati.
Right, so now we're going to press stop.
Yeah, I don't see any more numbers, so stop should be there.
Alrighty, so it's installing the number generator now. So I'm going to do 1 through 50. Alright, so what's going to happen is the third one that draws up is going to be the winner, okay? So not the first number, not the second number, but the third number, okay? And then the other rules was if two people pick the same number that gets picked up, it's going to be one more number drawn between those two people, okay? And then whoever wins that is going to be the winner, okay? It's going to be like two different numbers. It's going to be easy. It's going to be one or the other, all right? And then if someone didn't pick the number, whoever got closest to the number without going over will be the winner, okay? All right, so... All right, here we go. So the first one, you ready?
You ain't got to show the first two. Just
all right. The first one is 13.
Not a winner.
Not the winner. Second number is 48.
No. All right, here we go.
And the big winner is 32.
32. I see Taxzilla got 32. That was it, Taxzilla.
All right, Taxzilla.
Unless I'm missing somebody, double check. All I see is Taxzilla.
That's all I see too. Yeah, Taxzilla won. Taxzilla won. So Techzilla, I will give you John's information.
Or he can just click on John's name, or John Phenom can just click on his name and message him through that way.
Well, I was going to give him his Facebook page and message him on Facebook, because that's how I usually get a reach of him.
Oh, okay, that's how it goes. Okay. Is Tack still in here? Tack's got to still be in here. Come on, Tack.
Tackzilla, make sure you say something so I know you're still here.
Come on, there he is. There he is. Or
Excellent.
he or she. I don't know. It's Tack. It's a Zilla. Phenom, that was awesome, man. Appreciate it, buddy. That's awesome. I'm sure Tackzilla appreciates it.
Copy, paste. Okay, here is John Phenom's Facebook page. If you message him on Facebook and tell him that you are Tackzilla and you are the winner of the giveaway, he will get you all taken care of, okay? Or however John wants to do it his way. Thanks, John Phenom, for doing that giveaway. That's awesome, man. I'm glad it worked out this time.
All right, so let's talk about the recipes. Congratulations, Tack. That's awesome, and that's awesome, Phenom. I'm interested in how you did this, because honestly, I mean, you seem to be enjoying your flavor. I'm not enjoying mine as much as I thought I was going to.
Oh, okay. I actually want to drip some more. I'm going to.
I mean, it's not bad, and I do know with the custard and the vanilla cream, after a few days steep, this will come together better. Right off shake, I'm just tasting something weird. I just don't know what flavor it is. Maybe it's the vanilla custard. Maybe it's the Favor. I don't know. So we'll talk about our percentages.
Okay. You want to go first?
I went 3% on butterscotch.
Oh, that might be it. I went only 1.5. It's a stronger flavor.
Well, actually, I feel butterscotch Favor is weaker than butterscotch Ripple. Honestly. I don't taste it as much as I do with Ripple. Maybe
did you want it steep though? Like, I don't know. Usually it comes across stronger to me.
I don't know. Maybe that could be an issue. I went 2% caramel.
I went 2% caramel too.
All right, I went 4% creamy sponge cake.
I went 4% creamy sponge
cake. Holy fuck! I went 1/4% rich cinnamon.
That might be it. I went only 0.1% because it's really strong.
Well, yeah, but I don't get a lot of cinnamon either, so it's not like the cinnamon's overbearing. So 1/4% for cinnamon note is fine for me.
See, I think you have a different taste of cinnamon, because to me, this cinnamon tastes really strong.
I see.
Well, it's not really strong where it's overbearing, but it does taste strong. Like, it's definitely pronounced.
Yeah, I don't think it's that strong personally.
Okay, so I think we found something right there that wait, what the heck?
Yeah. Well, you got something going on in the chat there?
Oh, okay, never mind. It was just email, okay.
And since I like having even numbers, I went ahead and did a 0.75% of super sweet as opposed to 1%. So I went 0.75%.
You already know I did 1%.
Yeah. My vanilla custard, I went 1%.
I went 3 there.
And I went 2% on vanilla whipped cream.
I went 2.5.
Okay, so just with the 4 flavors that we mixed up in, I think it's a big enough variation. We should swap them out, and we should mix each other's just to kind of see. Because we're tasting something totally different, I'm sure. So I already got your bottle here.
All right, so how are we gonna do this? Because I already forgot what the fuck you said. So can you share that with me somehow, and I'll share this one like a screenshot?
I'm gonna send it to you in Facebook Messenger.
Okay, I'm gonna do mine now.
Send it to me Messenger as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm waiting for that when we reopen chat. See if anybody mention my name or not. Why country, is it harsh? No, Dominion, it's not harsh. It's just, I think, I'm still new to Favor flavors. If you don't know, Favor they hooked me up with a freaking flavor. I was in communication with them. They asked me what flavors I like. I said I like fruits and desserts. And then they sent me like 34 bottles of fruit and dessert flavors. So, I mean, I had 5 of my own. I had the blueberry muffin. I had rich cinnamon. I had cream. I had a couple other ones. They sent me like 30 some bottles of other stuff. So I'm not too familiar with these Favor flavors. So maybe it's one of those flavors that I'm just not familiar with that I'm tasting, and it just tastes different to me. I'm not saying bad, just weird, you know.
Yeah, see, D Mellon actually puts a good point out. Like, I think it's a she. I don't know. Anyway, D Mellon thinks that red cinnamon is really so potent that she actually. D Mellon wants. I'm sorry. Are you a girl or a boy? Please tell me, because I don't want to keep calling her she or he. All right. Anyways, D Mellon says that D Mellon wants to mix it to 10% solution, which that's what I'm trying to say. Like, people like react to cinnamon differently. And it's a she. Okay, perfect. Well, she thinks it's really strong and she wants to dilute it down. And I'm kind of the same way. Like, I only use it at 0.1%, which is like a drop or 2 in a 30 mil. Like,
I get it. I know it's rich cinnamon is really strong. I learned that shit quick. But a 0.25% works for me. I mean, it's not overpowering. I can get some cinnamon note. It's smooth. It's not like, because I know, especially when I first tried this, it really burnt my throat going in at 1%. And that real cinnamon harsh, like kind of throat bash,
But it is the best tasting bakery cinnamon you can find out there.
It's a really good flavor, and once you use it at the right level. But I think 0.25% for my taste seems good. It's not. I don't think that's it, but maybe. That's why I think it's a good idea for us to go ahead and swap these recipes out.
Is that maybe because the vanilla custard isn't smoothing it out as much? Maybe
I'm thinking
might be different.
I'm thinking that's the weird flavor I'm getting. I'm thinking the vanilla custard from Flavor pre-steep is just kind of, I don't want to say chemically tasting, but I don't know.
Honestly, I think you're getting that from the butterscotch. I know you think otherwise, but I'm telling you, I think because maybe your other recipe you used it in, you had some other kind of cream like calming it down for you before. And you didn't have it in this situation because you didn't use enough vanilla custard.
That's quite possible. So I'm gonna mix this up and see what
I'm saying? Because it's kind of like a balancing act. You have like a really strong potent flavor here, and then you have a cream kind of like calming it down. Now you might have had a bigger cream in your other one, so you're using a bigger amount of butterscotch, and it wasn't as potent. Well, in this case, we're using cinnamon, and that's, you know what I mean. All right.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, since we got some pretty potent flavors that our percentages vary so much in, that's why I think it's good to go ahead and swap them out and taste them side by side. So your butterscotch went in at 1.5, so it's 0.46 grams. One more drop. Boom. Right on the button. Now, caramel, you went 2%. .6 grams.
I get what Slasher was saying yesterday on the stream about Capella bottles. It is kind of hard to squeeze them out.
It is, especially when you're doing large quantities. When you're doing a 30 or 60 mil, it's not horrible, but when you're trying to do a 300 mil batch,
oh yeah,
it sucks.
All right, it's creamy sponge cake.
And you went 4% on that, which we both did that. I tasted this on the finger, and it was good, really good.
Yeah, it is.
Let me get a big bottle of this one.
What'd you get, 30 mil?
No, I got a 10 mil. Just when I was getting all these new this new taste from, or these new flavors from Bull City added in there not so long ago. All right, so Rich Cinnamon, you went .01. So that'll be a .03. 2 drops, maybe.
Yeah, it's very hard to get that one right.
Yeah. 2 drops. I just want to put 2 drops so that.
Yeah, it's good enough.
1.4, but it's all right. .04 rather. All right, super sweet. Of course, you get 4%. That'll be .3.
Vanilla custard. Come on, open your damn bottle.
All right, vanilla custard. You want 3%. That'll be .9.
Alright, and last but not least, vanilla whipped cream. Cincinnati King says, I think Bull City has the best bottles for drippers. Yeah, I like their bottles. I don't have a problem with Bull City bottles at all. Like, I think the quality of the Capella bottles are probably the best. If only they could work something out with the dripper and, like, make it would be the perfect bottle. Like, if they can make it so it wouldn't be so hard to squeeze out the liquid. But then again, some people might look at that as a good thing because you can regulate it, like, perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It goes both
I will
ways.
say it's a more controlled drip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it's just so hard to get out. It's a pain in the freaking bone.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, in that case, Bull City probably is, because you can go really fast or really slow. So, yeah, I'd probably say Bull City has probably the best bottles. All around.
All right, chat's back up, y'all.
V-Dog says, be cool to see you do more with funnel cake. The Funnel Me Bro was a good recipe. Actually, I do have something that I've been working on behind the scenes. I haven't released it yet. I gotta try it again, but the last time I tried it, like, a few days ago, it was really good, so I think I might release that one. But I have, bro. I have. We're on the same wavelength.
Alright, so there's the nicotine. I gotta fill that bottle up. I say that every time I mix something the past few days. It's the PG and the VG.
I'm running out of nicotine. Oh no. How did you do 70-32? Yeah. Okay. So we did the same ratio.
Oh yeah, yeah. Alright, here we go. Build it up with the VG.
I love that, like, you use the same kind of nicotine and everything, so, like, I don't even have to put it in the calculator again.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. I did notice there's something different on in your calculator though. So because our percentages were just a little different.
Really?
Like you have like 0.46 something.
Oh yeah.
What is up with your calculator?
Maybe I think mine might be using specific gravities.
Yeah, I don't know fucking shit about gravities. I've heard people talk. I have no clue.
Specific gravities are is every flavor has a slightly different weight, and that's what manufacturer-specific gravity is. It accounts for every single weight per every flavor, rather than the other one it just defaults to the weight of PG, I believe, or like 1 mil to 1 gram or something like that.
Yeah, but you'd have to go into each of flavors.
No, it does it automatically for you.
I don't know why.
Yeah, e-liquid. If it was a separate calculator, then you would have to do it that way. But e-liquid recipe has a database of it already.
Why does it? If it's in the database, why don't it affect mine?
I think you have to select the setting.
Maybe. Cap's Harvest Berry. Man, I got that too. I kind of like Berry Mix a little better.
Yeah, Berry Mix is good too. I want to find like the one thing Vape Wild had. Oops. The one thing Vape Wild had was they had a berry mix. It was called Berries Gone Wild, and it didn't have black currant in it. And I want to find another one like that. I do have a few coming in the mail that hopefully will be good contenders, but it was an awesome berry mix without the black currant. And black currant, I just don't care for it as much. Like, I would prefer if I had one.
I'm not a big black currant fan either. I got black currant in Aware because fucking Fresh apparently loves black currant. Yeah. And I got it from one of his recipes. I don't like this flavor. Yeah, it's too perfumey, I think. Too perfumey for me.
Yep. It tastes a little... Yeah. It tastes kind of... I don't know if it would be the right word, but it kind of tastes floral to me. That's what it tastes like.
Floral, there we go. Floral, yeah. Hey, John, check this out. I know you already know, but...
Stop showing me that, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I want to see what John dreams about at night.
That's exactly it right there. That's what I dream about at night. But my poor ass can't afford one.
If I wanted to use my purple one, I could use that one. If I wanted to use my red one or orange one, I could use the Thor.
No, you have it perfect right now. Don't touch it.
If I just want to use, I don't know, something random, black or silver or whatever, I could use that one. But right now, I'm setting up with the green. But I love these interchangeable plates. I gotta record this video for tomorrow. This is tomorrow's review right here, y'all. All right.
You didn't start vaping it without me, did you?
No, I'm just sucking off the last batch.
Okay. Don't use the same RDA, man, because we gotta contrast them. Remember?
What?
Let's use different RDAs so we can actually taste them side by side.
Okay. Let's see. Let me. I have one.
I'm gonna mess up my all-day vape one rewick after the show. For this. so spare one. I know. I really don't like doing that, but whatever. I like to keep one RDA.
I don't know if I have an RDA to spare around me. I mean, I've only got the fucking Galactica right here with the Pulse 22. I got the fucking Broadside with the Dead Rabbit on. I got my fucking Captain with the Goon 1.5. I got the B2 setting right here. I got the fucking V-God Elite with the Black Goon 1.5. I got the fucking Made Sugar right here in front of me. I also got the Boxer with the Pulse 22 here in front of me. And I also got the Icon on the fucking... I mean, I don't know if I have an extra fucking RDA to spare for this test, John. Shit. Alright, let's put it in the I'll put it in the V-God. Now they all got batteries and they all got flavors in it, and I do use these, and I just grab whichever one I decide to vape at that point in time. So right now I'm gonna vape on some fucking Lava Flow on the Pulse.
It's getting freaking hot in here. Damn it.
It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Alright, let me take a drink. Oh, I'm out of drink. I need to dump my trash can. This is almost worked out. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to use them on both goons.
I'm using on mine on both trolls.
What is it?
I said I'm using mine on both trolls.
All right, cool. I got identical. Well, I got identical builds on both of these. Battery level. Okay, shut the fuck up. Get off. I'll plug you in a minute. So my triple C is going to go in the goon on the Captain. They both have dual core fused Clapton builds on them, 0.08 builds. So that's going to be mine right here, and John's is going to go on the V-God Elite Goon 1.5 black version.
And although Country's throwing shade at the SMM, I think it's fucking fantastic.
I'm going to revisit it, of course.
Revisit, my friend. Try them coils. I'm telling you, it's fucking amazing. Well, all right. Look, it's not going to be a fucking cloud chucking machine. No matter what, it's going to be a fucking RDTA.
Quit using that term cloud chucker. Ain't nobody trying to chuck clouds with it. That's not even a factor.
I mean, not an RDTA, an RTA. Like, it's not going to be an... Well, actually, it is pretty
Nobody's trying to chuck clouds off a fucking RTA. No, that's not an RTA. RDA is for clouds. Nobody's trying to get clouds off an RTA.
I'm chucking tits.
No, yeah, nobody's trying to chuck tits on a fucking RTA. Single coil.
It ain't bad, though. It ain't bad.
All right, D-Million. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for stopping by, D-Million.
All right, so you have both of yours lined up?
5 consecutive hits. No dry hits. Revisit. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, 50 watts. Anybody can do that.
But for 50 watts, it's not bad. It's not bad. Like, I'll be one to say it's weak as shit if it was weak as shit. Believe me. I've had my weak as shit vapes before. They ain't so bad. At 50 watts, don't get me wrong, I am surprised because normally I'm 120 all day. But for 50 watts, like, this is even better than that squonk that's what I have that's supposed to be 50 watts. Like, this one surprises me.
Don't ever say anything better than squonk. Squonk.
And so what's better than a squonk, I was talking about the vapor production.
Well, that's what I'm in a group here locally with the Birdcage Box Mod, the ones who made my box for me, and they nicknamed me in there Squonk. That's my name in the group, on the Facebook group. So whenever they mention me, they talk about Squonk, and it adds me, and I get notifications and all that. Somebody, after the competition there last week or something, somebody just kept mentioning my name over and over and over, and then someone came into the feed, hasn't been there for a while, started reading back, and he's like, all I see is Squonk, just like a bunch of fucking geese. Squonk. And they put a big gif up with geese flying. And yeah, it was funny. Anyway, squonk. Gamer, what up, dog?
All right, so let's try each other's. Let's get this going.
This is yours right here.
All right, and this is yours. I see the difference already.
I do too.
I get what you're saying.
Yours is a lot smoother. Yours is a lot smoother. Mine's not no throat harshy, but it's got that fucking weird.
It has that weird taste. It kind of tastes like a little bit of glue. Well, I don't know if it's glue. It's probably it tastes like muddled. It tastes a little muddled. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like there's too much going on where it's like, I don't know, where like my taste buds can't fucking be like, what is that? It's just like, I don't know what to say. If my taste buds could talk.
They're similar. Just yours is more mellow, and I think it probably does come from those higher percentages. Like, and the for some reason your cinnamon seems more pronounced than mine, even though I use a 0.25%. But I think it comes from the balance of the other flavors.
Yeah, I think what's happening is, I think whatever the compounds in these flavors, I think the other one's stacked up too much, and then this one's not. Maybe it's whatever compounds they're using in the butterscotch flavor might be stacking up with maybe the cinnamon flavor or something.
Maybe.
Hold on.
Ring. Huh. C4, what up, dog? What up, doe? ADV is from a guy in Thailand.
All right, I was waiting for my mom to pick up the phone. Anyways, so my point, this is a perfect example of the differences percentages make and how they change. Like
absolutely. That's just like I said, the whole idea behind this is when in the group I was saying, if we had the same flavors and we did our own recipes, they'd come out to 2 completely different vapes. Now, granted, the exact same flavors were used, and when you taste them both, you can get the similar taste, but percentage changes that on mine was a more just weird kind of fucking unbalanced kind of mess in the tongue. Not really harsh to where it's going to hurt your throat, but it's just like you're like, what the fuck is that? And then when I tried John's, It's more mellowed out, even though the flavor profile tastes similar. If you get past that weirdness of mine, this is more mellowed out. It's smoother. It's a better vape, and it does. These flavors do go well together. And I do imagine after a few days of steeping, it'll be interesting to come back and see them both, and to see where they both stand.
Yeah.
Now, maybe over the steeping, if the cream mellows out, the vanilla custard and the vanilla whipped cream work together and make it thicker, I think you used more custard than I did.
Yeah, because the reason why I did that is because a couple of reasons. Mainly because like I've done a lot of like research with the Flavora vanilla custard, and I learned that it does better a little bit higher up than normal Flavora flavors, and that's kind of its sweet spot. So that's why I use it at that amount.
Okay. See, I haven't done no research on these, and these are all new flavors to me. And I want to do, I ain't gonna lie, I did attempt an all Flavora mix, like 7 flavors the other day.
It's a hard thing to do.
Yeah. And when I say fail, it's over here.
Probably tastes like a muddled mess, huh?
Yeah, it tasted pretty bad. I just like, let me just set that over here for about a week, and then I'll try it then. Because I need to do something for the guys for, showing appreciation for doing this to me, for me. So,
my experience with Flavora flavors they are excellent flavors, and they have flavors unlike any other company. Well, most companies. And the thing is when you use Flavora flavors, they go excellent if you use maybe 1 or 2, and then other companies. But if you use like a lot of different Flavora flavors together, some reason it's just like, I don't know if it's the compounds they're using or whatever in their flavorings, but some reason they don't play as well together as they do with the other flavors that you're normally used to, like say vanilla custard or like some other creams or additives or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of something I was like mentioning earlier that I was thinking about. Maybe like the compounds you were talking about, where they're mixing base, so to speak, before they add their particular flavor. Maybe all that stuff winds up getting too strong when it's all together. Maybe even Flavora is maybe a better enhancer as opposed to a main note in a recipe. I don't know. It's just thoughts going through my head trying to figure it out.
Here's how I look at it right here, okay? If any of you guys don't know how flavors are made, basically it's a whole bunch of compounds like vanillin, maltol, like all these different compounds. They're called molecules, okay? And these are all combined in a certain string to make a certain flavor. It's not just like, let's add some strawberry flavor or some grape flavor. That's not how it works. Now, a lot of these same flavors done in a different combination, kind of like how we mix, can actually produce a different flavor. But when you stack some of these similar compounds in each of these flavors, is where you can get into some of these issues, such as stacking maltol, which leads to muting. Kind of the same theory when it comes to mixing. You know what I mean? And there's another point I was going to make, then I just kind of, I don't know, I drew a blank.
Yeah, Good Red's good, man. I've actually tweaked it. I think you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and announce this actually, or say this. I don't know if you've tried it before. When I was going through the development of Jagoda Red, people were talking about strawberry. How strawberry, it's like the first flavor to die off on any juices. It's hard to get the strawberry to maintain its flavor throughout the life cycle of the juice because it falls off quick. So if it's not something that you get fresh and you want to vape it quick, after a month or two, the strawberry starts dying off. So the remedy that a lot of people believed was to get that dragon fruit in there to help enhance it and maintain that flavor note for a while. But on the offhand, it does give that strawberry another flavor that some people just don't like. Now, I don't think that's bad by any means, and dragon fruit was a good remedy initially, but I've learned that I just don't care for that flavor. Even though the Jagoda Red is good, I think the dragon fruit, after a while, is just all I taste. But recently, I've added cranberry in place of dragon fruit. Okay. And that cranberry seems to freshen the strawberry and maintain that note a little longer. So I think my recipe is going to say the same. I'm just switching out the dragon fruit for cranberry, Capella cranberry to be particular. That cranberry adds a fresh note, and it adds a little more sweetness to it, and it just enhances the strawberry mix that I already have in there. Really good. So far it's really, really good after like 2 weeks of testing. I'm gonna give it another couple more weeks, and if it maintains the way it is now, in this development, then I'll officially change that over on ELR and in my production batches. But the cranberry right now I'm finding works really well. Some people said raspberry too, but I tried that, and maybe I used higher percentage, but I even lowered it, but I still taste it more than I did strawberry, so raspberry wasn't a good solution for me. But the cranberry seems to work well. And I remember that you mentioned that because someone was talking about Geoda Red in the thing. So, hey, it's working for me, man. And people love where shisha strawberry. I swear that is not as good as people put it out to be.
I have that coming in. I'm gonna mess around with it.
I swear it is not as good as everybody's. People like, hey, put shisha strawberry, nothing else. You need nothing else. I don't like it as well as I do, say, sweet strawberry.
Well, believe it or not, it's actually meant to be like a hookah / tobaccos and stuff. It's not actually meant to be in a fruity thing. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe you're picking up on maybe some tobacco notes or something.
Maybe. But then again, like we've talked about this before, and I learned this from you early. Everybody tastes things differently. That's why that's the great thing of DIY. Is you may come across a recipe, you mix it up, and that person loves it, absolutely loves it. You're like, it's just really not for me. But if I tweak this one thing that I know I don't like, and I'm tasting that more than anything else, if I just tweak that one thing, maybe replace it, and it turns into the perfect vape for you. That's the great thing about DIY. There's no right or wrong as long as you enjoy the vape.
Ooh, can I please say something? I want to say something right now, and it has nothing to do with DIY. But there's always this one person, and I just want to say thank you to them, okay? There's this one person who always, and it's always just like this one person, but this one person always thumbs down my video, okay? And I just wanted to say thank you so much for thumbing down my video. But if you really, want to hate, just don't do anything at all, because what you're actually doing is showing interaction to YouTube, and it only helps my channel out by thumbing my video down. Even though I'd rather have thumbs up, it still helps me. But
a rating's a rating in YouTube. A rating's a rating in YouTube eyes. It don't matter.
Exactly. But I just want to say, because I swear I have this one guy that just thumbs down no matter what I do. So thank you. Thank you.
Gotta love him.
Yep.
I have that too.
Yeah. No, but it's kind of like, what you were saying about strawberries dying down. It's kind of like what I do with my Strawtastic recipe. Like, with Strawtastic, it is very strawberry forward when you first have it. And what happened is I stacked them to a point where it would be so it would die down and steep out, and the strawberries would die down, and still have a lot of strawberry flavors. So, Philly, thumbs down. Anyway, so yeah. So, you can do it many different ways. Like, with dragon fruit, I don't really like to put dragon fruit in because, as you said, I don't really like the flavor I get from it. But the theory behind dragon fruit is more just, to make a fuller strawberry flavor, not necessarily to keep it, in the mix, for it to die down. But
yeah, it's supposed to add that contrasting flavor. Being such a low percent, it's supposed to boost the strawberry because it is such a contrasting flavor. But if your palate picks up that contrast more than the strawberry, and you're like, then that's where people come from, where they just don't like it.
And that's kind of where I am. I taste the dragon fruit. It's not it doesn't make it into contrast so much, So it's just not for me. JFM, are you still thinking about making coils too? Yes, I am getting back into that. I still need to order some wire. I want to get some 40 gauge.
Gentleman Z-Liquid donated to Gotta Send That Love.
Oh, Gentleman Z-Liquid, thanks for the $2 donation, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we need love and time of some haters,
Yeah, we need love, 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 love.
Although no matter if they hate, I'm not going anywhere. So you're gonna have to deal with me, hater. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. More haters. If you got haters, you're doing something right.
Hey, they keep coming back to the video to watch more, so keep hating, buddy.
Let's see. Just bought some stainless steel aliens from Mr. Hey, Mr. Mal. I got some Mr. Mal's aliens in. Which one are they in? Oh, they're in here. They're in the Dead Rabbit. I'll show it to you.
You know what it is, though? It's probably this one guy who hates on every reviewer. There's this one guy who just totally slams on every channel. but I muted him from mine, so that's probably why he's thumbing down, because that's all he can do to show his distaste. But he literally goes to every DIYer and just like totally rags on him, like just really mean stuff. And I've seen on every channel. I'm like, what is so wrong in this guy's life where he has to share that misery?
Yeah, well, some people are like that, man.
Whatever. We're not here to talk about haters. That's enough attention I get.
Yeah, Miles sent me some of these stainless steel aliens there a couple weeks ago. Well, a few days before I got the dead rabbit, and I saved him for the dead rabbit, and I gave him a little punch in the review video for that. And yeah, he's got some good coils. They're pretty good, man. Really good. Haters equal views. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Exactly right.
Ain't that the truth? V-Dog, all perverts are watching, not another vape show. Oh, is that why someone's thumbing down? Is there another show on right now? I don't know. All I know is, like...
I don't... See, you know, I hear people talk about that shit all the damn time. Why are you going live on someone else so-and-so's live? Motherfucker, I don't stream for him. I stream for me.
And see, that's another thing, too. It's like, you'll get a whole bunch of people who get mad for streaming at the same time. But then there'll be people, even the bigger guys, which it's already happened, which I'm not going to throw any names because I actually like the guy, whatever. But they'll like throw shade for someone streaming at the same time, but then they do the same thing and not pay attention to them just because they're not in the clique or they're not in their view. Like there's I've had a certain time that I was always streaming, but nobody paid attention, and they started streaming, and then I did again. Someone came to me and threw shade. I'm just like,
well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I got like you or Isaiah, or let's say even Fresh, even though I don't know Fresh, I would just out of respect, because me and Fresh do chat back and forth from time to time. Out of respect for my friends and Fresh that I actually like, I won't go live if I notice they're live. But I don't know their schedule enough. If they have a scheduled live stream and I go live and I didn't know it, I just don't fucking know it. But like usually, like I said, with you or Isaiah or somebody like that, people that I talk to on a normal basis, odds are if I wanted to get in there, I could probably come on in and say, "Hey, let me in." You're probably let me.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go. I'm not going to try to compete against friends. Which those guys are the same way. They're all friends. Those bigger guys.
I don't think anybody purposely and maliciously tries to stream on top of another person. We all try to respect each other's time slots. But then there's also factors like people's schedules and when they can actually do things, and also just not knowing. Like, I don't think people purposely do it, but if there's only one time that they can do a live stream and they promise their audience they were going to do it, they're going to do it, and then whoever doesn't see it can watch it on replay if they're watching the other one. It's fine.
Yeah,
that's why you have a replay, I mean, a lot of the community is great and don't have any malicious intent, but there are a lot of people, even some just the watchers, who like assume that the other person hates them because they're throwing a stream up at the same time. No, it has nothing to do with that. Honestly, half the time it's just innocent.
Yeah, Facebook Live and YouTube Live are two different platform stats, so don't worry too much about that. And like, again, it comes down to the schedule, and I don't. If I'm home and I want to go live, I just go fucking live. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I will say to Gamer, you did ask me about the Jagoda Yellow and Jagoda Gold. Honestly, Jagoda Yellow is pudding. Jagoda Gold is the godly Scotch. I'm just changing I kept those names on the ELR as they were, but my product line that I'm working on, it's going to be called the Jagoda line, and Jagoda, and then the color. The color, of course, is going to represent the flavor of the juice. So.
Isn't that like a Portuguese thing too? Like that name?
Well, it is, but Jagoda is a wild woman.
It would seem like are you Portuguese or something?
No, I'm not. Initially I wanted to use another word other than strawberry. I came up with that. Then someone said Jagoda meant blueberry in Polish, and I was like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Okay, let's make a Jagoda blue." And then ELR was like, "Dude, you gotta start doing other colors." And then I started doing more research on Jagoda. Jagoda is an actual wild woman. It's like a Russian woman or a Polish woman or something. Jagodas will rock your world. They're amazing in bed, I'm telling you. So, since Jagoda's a woman, I got an artist working on a logo, and we got all kind of shit going on. So, we shall see.
Amen.
So Jagoda just fits perfect as the line, the name of the line. There's a PC section. Do it on your phone. You do everything else on your phone. You go Facebook Live on your phone. You can go YouTube Live on your phone too.
Yeah. I kind of want to start doing that. Like, I want to put multiple streams out. I think I'm going to start doing that on Facebook. Just, like, everyday things. Because I want, like, the more, like, polished stuff, professional stuff, probably to be on the YouTube channel. But, like just kind of like you've been doing. Like, just, like, you know, everyday things. Like, if I just, like, have a random mix I want to throw together. Or, like, try to do a coil. Like, stuff like that.
I like to be active. I like to go in there and bullshit with someone, whoever hangs out. Even if they don't come, nobody comes in at a bad time, then people can catch it on the VOD on the group. I don't like to go no more than 30, 40 minutes at the most. And if I'm sitting here spinning coils, or I'm just wanting to bullshit, or if I'm just bored and I want to talk to someone, I'll just go live on the group. It's cool that the support that and the interaction that we get. I know on your side and in my group, it's been awesome. So it's fun. That's what makes it fun. The interaction is what makes it fun. It keeps you going.
So everybody who's still here right now, make sure you throw a like on the video and show them haters their thumb down ain't gonna mean nothing.
That's right. Any new good news happen your way? Vic asks.
Yeah. I mean, getting a lot of more flavors in. Both cities, of course, awesome in sponsoring that. They're sending me flavors out. I got a new coupon code with Bull City. I'm working on talking to other companies about possibly trying to interview them. I'm also looking on some new ventures, such as possibly one-shot concentrates, like just a whole bunch of different things that are like in the works that I'm trying to do to grow, because, you know, the ultimate dream is that I can do this full-time and put multiple videos out a day and do this full-time and, you know, support my family. So, like, that's the ultimate dream. So I'm trying to, like, gear myself to ways that I can sustain a channel, sustain revenue, so I can actually support myself. I've considered Patreon. I've considered a lot of things. But ultimately, yeah, I love doing what I'm doing now. I love mixing. I love this community. And I want to do it for a living. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm working towards. So, yeah, well, I'm working on it.
Nice.
A lot of good stuff.
Nice.
Now I'm re-licking my RDA so I can vape my all-day vape, because I just wasted it out. You can't get cinnamon out, man. Can't get cinnamon out.
You can do it, brother. You have a passion. Yes, he does. So I guess after a few days, once we find out how the Triple C tests come out, they may get released on the ELR. Then again, they may not. It was just like a little fun little test. But if something amazing came out of it, then I'm sure you'll see a recipe somewhere. It's got a solid base right now as it is, so some tweaking can probably make it just awesome. We'll see.
Also, so you guys know, both Country and myself, Country is having, he announced a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I'm also working on procuring a whole bunch of stuff for my 3,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm talking to some flavor companies. I'm waiting to hear back from them, and either way, I'm gonna put something towards it, and we're gonna make it an even bigger giveaway. It's gonna be good. I promise you that. It's gonna be even better than last time. It's gonna be like, it's gonna make any DIYer go like this.
If you haven't seen that announcement video, then it's just over my channel. You can go check out the 1K pack announcement.
So share. Make sure you tell people about the channel, whatever, and all that. The faster we get there, the faster we get prizes. Because even if I don't procure everything, I'm going to buy it myself. Because I'm going to make this one amazing. I already know what I want to do. It's going to be huge.
There you go.
Just like Donald Trump says, huge.
Huge. Speaking of that shit, man, what the hell's going on in Virginia? What the fuck?
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about North Korea.
No, we'll blow them out of the water. Fuck that. I'm talking about something close to home that matters.
What?
These motherfuckers are stupid.
What's going on?
Fucking white supremacy bullshit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's dumb. That's dumb.
A couple cops have been killed. People have been run over by cars, and it's just fucking stupid over in Charlottesville, Virginia.
Yeah, that's retarded. I mean, I know great people from all different races. Race has nothing to do with the person. But don't get me wrong, an asshole is still an asshole. But their skin color has nothing to do with if they're an asshole. Fact.
Absolutely. It's just fucking stupid. I mean, there was a so-called leader of the KKK was being interviewed on. I watched a YouTube interview of him. we're just taking our country back. Like, motherfucker, no, not that way. They just like President Trump said, it's why we voted for him. Like, motherfucker, he did not say that at all. I don't know why your interpretation came that way, but you're a disgrace. You're rat bastards. Fucking stupid.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I saw that, Cincy. I saw that.
The world we live in today, man. And I don't know, that North Korea situation, by the way, that isn't so simple. It isn't so simple. It kind of has me a little bit worried. I don't know about, like, worried about my personal safety, where we are, because we're on the East Coast, but the West Coast, man, and I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not worried about that, dude. I think,
I just don't like the fact that there's a madman with nuclear weapons. And I'm not speaking about Donald Trump. I'm speaking about
That's funny. Yeah, it's just I don't talk about politics and all that shit much or beliefs and religion, but damn, actually, I saw that yesterday. I was like, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. I mean, when all that shit happened in Chicago when fucking Trump got elected president, I mean, that was one race doing stupid shit. And now you got the white fuckers doing stupid shit. Like, come the hell on, man.
Yeah, there's no need for that, man.
Number one, everybody's Americans, period.
Yep.
Number two is stop being fucking idiots. Yeah, politics. Hey, Cincinnati. Yeah, I live in.
I just, unless they're rich, like, I don't understand how they can afford to hate. Like, everybody has, like, me. You know, you see me on videos, whatever. You might think, some people might think my life's perfect. It's not. I have tons of problems. And I know Larry has tons of problems. You guys in the chat, in your own life, you guys have tons of problems. How do they take that much time to hate so much when they probably have so many problems in their real life that they could be worrying about? You know what I mean? Like, people don't pay attention enough to their own life. You know, I don't know. That's a whole nother topic, but...
Yeah, if you got time to get your ass out there and protest over stupid shit, then you got time to get a job.
Exactly.
You're just rich as hell. Give me some of your money.
You need to review your own life.
Those same fuckers that are out there doing that shit are talking about, you know, not having money for this, not having money for that. Well, probably because you're out there fucking tying yourself to a tree or some something stupid instead of working. Oh well.
I'm excited.
Anyway, you got anything else you want to pop out?
Well, I'm just getting all excited because I just freshly whipped my RDA and I'm about to get...
Y'all, nothing better than that freshly juiced, freshly whipped, man. Love it.
No, I'm just chilling. Do you want to mix something else? Are you ready to call? What are you feeling like?
I don't know. Is there anything... Hey, no problem, Seth. I appreciate you asking for that. Hey, anybody got any recipes in the chat? Y'all got anything out there? I'm looking down. I know you got my phone's right here, my camera right here where I'm live, but my phone is down here to where I can talk to y'all. So you're seeing the side of my head as I'm talking to you. Anybody got recipes out there that like for us to try to mix up?
Yeah.
Or any ideas? Or any ideas for a new recipe creation? Any flavor profiles that you think might be interesting?
Yeah. Now we're leaving it up to the chat. If you want us to do something, let us know.
Yeah, because I mean I have a lot of ideas that I want. I got a notepad in my phone that I want to work with, but I don't want to do that now. I want to do some improv.
Oh yeah, no. There's some stuff that you leave to behind the camera, like you work on
Butter,
then put it behind
almond,
the camera.
Custard. I have not, but I do have a toasted almond here from Capel that I tasted earlier, and that shit damn near like it made me gag. Pomegranate pear. I don't have either one of those two flavors. I don't have a whole. Why do I don't want to say that? You got a good kiwi berries on the OR? What's it called? I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
I need to give me a drink, and I need to fill my nicotine up while I'm in there.
Oh yeah, baby, that is nice. A nice steeped strawberry airhead. This is recipes on my ELR. Oh, this stuff's been steeping about 2 weeks. It's so good. It tastes like a nice strawberry freaking taffy, man. Excellent. This is in my all-day vape rotation. That, Strawtastic. There's so many good ones, but I can't get enough of this stuff, and especially after you freshly wick, oh, it's nothing like it. Especially once that cotton breaks in a little bit. Oh, it's so good. Have you guys ever tried butter almond custard? I have not. I have not, although that does sound like a good combination. With 1.5% yellow cake. Ooh. Well, guys, it's been great. I'm going to go hop off. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by, Amanda Pierce. I appreciate it. You have a good night. Or day, wherever you are in the world. Pomegranate pear, super sweet, pecan pie. I got a damn good kiwi berries on ELR. Kiwi berries. Chocolate glazed donut. Chocolate glazed donuts easy, bro. Chocolate glazed donuts are easy. Something with hibiscus. I don't have hibiscus. Wait, actually, I might. I don't want to lie. Flavor might have sent me something with hibiscus. But I don't have any other hibiscus if I do have the Flavor one, and I haven't really messed around with it much, so I can't honestly do it. I think I have Capella coming in the mail. I think I ordered that one. I just don't remember, but I haven't messed around with that one too much. Jagoda orange with flavor or orange. Ooh. That sounds interesting. Grape recipes. I actually do have a good grape recipe. It came out, I think it came out like a grape soda. And it had like that cooling effect in it. Because I used one of Flavor West's grape flavors. It actually turned out really good. I actually think I might make that right now. Getting chocolate glaze next to Wayne's donut recipe. Getting chocolate glaze next for Wayne's donut recipe. Yes, okay. Yeah, bro nuts. That's actually one of them I'm speaking of. I've actually like tweaked bro nuts so much and like kind of went off and made my own recipe. But yeah, that's what got me started trying Wayne Walker from DIY or Die, his bro nuts recipe. It is an excellent recipe. It tastes like a chocolate glazed donut, but I tweaked it. I kind of like made it more creamy and stuff like that and more chocolatey. But yeah, excellent recipe. Dad, if you want a good chocolate glazed donut recipe, start there. Seriously, it's excellent. It's excellent. You do need joy. You need chocolate glazed donut. There's a couple others. I don't remember the exact recipe off the top of my head. Cincinnati King says it's from Barrett Myers, not Charles Manson. Says to add 1.5% Flavor West yellow cake. It's good after a good steep. Check it out. Okay. Let me see. Country Livin. It's called
What?
Kiwi Strawberry Berries.
I heard my name.
Okay, yeah, they're trying to talk to you about kiwi strawberry berries.
Oh yeah. Fresh bottle of nicotine just popped open.
I was wondering what you're doing.
Well, I had to shake it up for you. Let's see. Did you go to orange? Yeah, I got an orange. I got an orange on the list too, V-Dog. I'm back. I'm trying to find out what y'all talking about the.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay. SNV kiwi strawberries. I got off DIY. Cincinnati King, why you retracting shit, dog? I want to see it. I want to see the stuff, damn yo. All right, so it's called SNV Kiwi Berries. All right, I'm closing chat to go to ELR. SNV Kiwi Berries. Search. Modify from DIY Vapors Kiwi. Thanks, Chris. JTT Ice or JT Tice. All right, so let's see. Cotton candy, harvestberry, kiwi.
All right.
I don't have MTS Vape Wizard.
I got MTS Vape Wizard. What are you looking at?
Kiwi berries. What does MTS Vape? What's Vape Wizard do? What is it?
It's mellow, thick. It's mellow, thick, and smooth. It kind of like works like a blender. It kind of like works to like blend ingredients together.
Can I use TFA Smooth for that?
You could try to get the same effect with it.
Okay.
It's not gonna be exactly the same, but you can use that.
So I don't have Flavor West Kiwi or Flavor West Kiwi Natural either. So.
And Vape Wizard is more of an additive. You don't necessarily need it. It just kind of helps. They probably use it to kind of like blend it together.
I know I have some kiwi. I know I got some kiwi. I just don't know who. Oh, I got Flavor Art Kiwi. I think that's the only kiwi that I have. I gotta try something. Let me go back in the chat.
I think I'm gonna make another grape soda because that sounds good. And last time I liked it, and I kind of want something grapey. So
I got grapes just to try that. I got a new one coming up. It's grape shit. It's in my cart. I forget what it's called.
You got grape shit?
Yeah, grape shit. I shit grape a lot actually. Okay, well, if you're gonna do that, I want to do something here. I don't know why. My eyes have been going back to these same two fucking flavors all night long. I'm gonna use them: sweet watermelon and mango. From Capella, sweet mango and sweet watermelon. My eyes just keep going back to the fucking mango. But I also got orange creamsicle here and pink lemonade. Golden pineapple, maybe. Let me taste this watermelon. FAQ is super harsh. Okay, that watermelon is going to add a fresh taste, so that'll be a low percentage for that one. Let's try this mango here. Chocolate glazed donut recipe. I don't know who has that recipe. What a mercy, Capella. Burnout was good until my taste buds grew back after quitting smoking. Golden pineapple was weak. I don't know. I'll taste it here in a minute. I like it. Aftertaste of that sweet watermelon giving me. Ooh, mango. You know what? It tastes great. I'm not too sure about that mango.
All right. So, what I'm planning to mix together is a grape soda, but what I'm going to use is this grape soda from Flavor West, and I'm going to use grape berry ice, which is amazing.
That's it. That's the flavor I got. I was trying to think of grape berry ice.
Yeah, it kind of has like this cool cooling effect too. It's awesome.
It's on the way. It's on the way.
Then I'm going to use wine champagne for carbonation from Flavor Art, and then I'm going to use Oba Oba with super sweet to kind of give it like that that roundabout sweetness of a soda.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be amazing.
Mm. I spelled the name wrong. One thing I'm interested in trying too is this wild berry cobbler from Flavor West.
Wild berry cobbler? That one's awesome. Oh, it's so good, dude.
It does taste good. I bet this wild berry cobbler would go well with it's where's it at? It's Capella, I know it is.
Talking about harvestberry?
No, it's
Cranberry?
right here. Blueberry cinnamon crumble.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Just by the name, I haven't tasted it yet. But that crumble.
That's interesting. Maybe.
Ooh.
He's like a caveman who just tried chicken for the first time. He's like, ooh, ooh. I'm just kidding. It's funny though.
I'm gonna put you to the side because I'm gonna pair you guys up later. Yeah, well, see, John's seen me do this stuff before. So is Isaiah. Y'all may be looking at me like, what the hell is he doing right now?
Yeah, this is his process.
My process is I grab a bunch of flavors and I start talking to myself. And then I'll start canceling shit out, and then all of a sudden, boom, I have my flavors I want to use, and then I just go into ELR and I put
Alright, so I'm going to put, while you're looking at your flavors, I'm going to share my screen while I use ELR. In case anybody who's watching doesn't know how to use ELR, I'm going to type in my recipe. Does that sound good? While you talk now?
Yeah, do you think me?
Alright, so we're going to, well, not Flintstone. Okay, so we're making a grape soda. Okay, so I'm going to use, well, I'm going to call this, I'm going to call it Grape Crush because I'm working on an Orange Crush. So we'll call this Grape Crush. It'll just be my line of sodas or whatever. Or I'm going to do JFMs. There we go. Grape Crush Soda Remix. Just because this one isn't like necessarily going after being exactly like a grape crush. It's just going to be like a grape soda. I don't want to call crush this one. I want to make the orange one crush for sure, but this one's just so you know it's a grape soda. Anyways.
Well, fuck it, dude. I mean, they're both. There's an orange crush and a grape crush. Might as well fucking do it too. Name a crush.
Yeah.
Crush has an orange and a grape.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do 3 milligrams, obviously. So here is amount to make is how much of a batch you're making. I'm going to make a 30 ml bottle. Desired strength is how much you want, like how strong you want your e-liquid to be. So I want a 3 milligram e-liquid. So you put 3 milligrams right there. Water, vodka, or PGAs if you're adding any of these additives in there. I don't, so I just keep that at 0. Your PG and VG ratio is how strong you want it. So if you want it 70-30, you can keep it 70-30. You know what? Today I've been using PG. I'll just keep it at 70-30 because I want to get new PG soon anyway. So I'll do a 70-30 mix. Nicotine strength. This is how strong your nicotine base is. So I'm using 100 milligram nicotine suspended in PG. So you'd want to do 100 milligram nicotine strength and 100% PG because that's what it is. And that's where you would put your nicotine base right there. And then you just start adding flavors. So you can hit this button, say add flavors, and this will come up. Now if you're using a PG based flavor or VG based flavor or other, like such as real flavor, super concentrates, you do other. But that's where you put that information in. But I'm doing all PG based flavors today. So the first one I'm going to do is grape soda. And this is from Flavor West. And what will happen is this autofill system will come in. You just click on that. And that way, people who want to make your recipe can actually do use their stash and actually compare what recipes they can make. And that's how they do it with you putting in the correct term right there. But sometimes the autofill system sucks on this platform. Just saying that, but whatever. I'm going to use grape soda at... It is Flavor West. I want this to be the main profile. I'm probably going to use this at... hold on one second. Okay, it's my niece. I'm sorry. I was just trying to figure out. I'm a guardian for my mom. I need to make sure she's okay, but she's fine. Okay. Anyways, I'm into grape soda at 6%. Because I want it to be like a little bit stronger. And it's Flavor West, so it's probably not going to be as strong. So I'm going to do Flavor West grape soda at 6%. Next, I'm going to do grape berry ice. So you just type it in here, grape berry ice, and it comes up, and then you hit that. And this one is kind of like a grape with like this cooling sensation. They're probably using some kind of like colada or something like that. And I'm just gonna put that at probably... Nah, I'm going to do 4. Let's just do an even 10 for all the grapes. Why not? And then followed up by champagne from Flavor Arts. This is to give it a carbonation, so kind of using it as an additive. Here we go, Flavor Art. So I'm just going to use this at 0.5%. Okay, that's all you need. You don't need much. And it's going to kind of give you the carbonation effect of the champagne. It's not perfect, but it's the closest we can get in DIY at this point, at least from what I know. So 0.5% will give you a little bit of carbonation. Next up, I'm going to use Oba Oba. And Oba Oba is supposedly like a candy shell. Or at least that's what I get from it. So I'm using it. I'm going to use that 2% to give myself a roundabout sweetness into the juice. See what I'm saying? You know how the candy shell's kind of like sweet?
Cincinnati King never apologized for commenting, brother. No such thing as commenting too much.
Yeah, comment all you want.
But yeah, the Oba Oba is like the candy shell of an M&M or something like that.
It's definitely a unique flavor. So if you haven't tried it, at least pick up a 10 ml and just give it a shot. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like sprinkles. It's just like one of those flavors that are just cool.
Hey, Thad, are you still in chat by chance? Mr. Thad Pierce? Because I'm vaping on your 5-minute fudge right now.
Why can't I ever find Oba Oba in Flavor Art? You gotta type in F8 first and then do Oba Oba and then it will come up. Okay, so I'm gonna do Oba Oba at 2% and then super sweet. It's just a simple recipe, guys. It's really not that hard. So super sweet. Sometimes simple recipes will give you a wicked awesome vape. And I've already done this once, so I know it will. I mean, I tweaked it a little bit from last time, but it'll give me a good vape. I'm gonna do that 1%.
What recipe you looking for, Thad?
And then save. And then boom. Now, here's one thing I do want to tell. If you guys are new to using ELR, here's one thing that I do want to point out to all of you. When you're making a recipe and you're like just beginning to develop a recipe, I don't know why a lot of people do this, but like if you look, there'll be an area where it says this is a private recipe. Keep that checked unless the recipe is done or you're ready to share for some reason. Don't just like post on public just to post a public recipe, because that's part of the biggest problem with the ELR is people just put out a whole bunch of junk recipes when they're trying it. Like I'll see people just doing flavor testers of, hey, let's just do a 10% flavor tester of berry cereal and put it public. Like you don't need to do that. People know to do that within a flavor tester. You know what I mean? Like try to do it with the recipes that you've either worked on for a while and like. It's gonna bring up the quality of ELR. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a finished recipe. I agree with that 100% because I get a lot of notifications from people that I follow. That a couple of them are like, yeah, I know I can tell they're finished, but then when you get a notification of someone you're following, they post the recipe and it's just got 2 flavors in there, you're like, really? Come on, man. It's just like an annoying notification. Well, I think there ought to be like a 3-step process on the ELR. Are you sure you want this to go public? This is a finalized recipe. Are you sure you want to announce this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, are you sure you want it public? Like, you have to literally uncheck that to make it public. So, like, you know you're doing it. So, like, what's the point? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If it's a simple mix and it's something completely different that nobody's done and, like, looks awesome and you think you stumbled upon something cool, yeah, do it. And I'm not telling you not to put things public. What I'm just trying to say is, like, make sure it's something that you've tried before and you tried multiple times and you know you love it and it's something great. Or unless you have the intent to work on it with somebody and you need to make it public to do that. But otherwise, don't just flood the whole system with crap recipes. You know
Robert
what I mean?
Billings, I'm not sure if you're... this is ELR. ELR doesn't have an app.
Or I should say incomplete recipes. I shouldn't say crap recipes. That's not nice. Like, don't
not crap.
Don't just flood it with incomplete recipes that it's just a one-off. You know what I mean? Like, even me, like, I'll unless I'm trying to work on it with a whole bunch of people, like, I'll keep it private unless I'm right. Like, if you look at my list, I have a whole shit ton private.
Cincinnati, tell me what you're looking for, buddy. That's why he's doing that. In your record all ATF. There you go.
All right,
So don't leave a link, Cincinnati. Tell me, and I can leave a link. Tell me the name of it, and I'll search for it.
First one I'm putting in is champagne at 0.5% or 0.15 grams. Alrighty.
I'll read you a little bit.
Pebble Bro Nut. I did try that one. That one's pretty good too. He did that one on a live stream. It was a one-off. He was messing with the Fruity Flakes flavor that day.
Pebble Cream Bro Nut on ATF.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if it's as good as my new cannoli one though. That one's pretty banging. If you guys haven't tried that one yet and you're looking for like a fruity pebble type,
I'm glad you mentioned that. I want to mix that. I'm gonna mix that right now.
Yeah, it uses goldfish, and I only realized it like I knew John Goldsboro was in here on my last stream, and I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And we talked a little bit or whatever. But like, I only like realized after I'm like, I think that's goldfish. Like the guy that I borrowed his cannoli base from. But yeah, I borrowed his cannoli base and then I tweaked it to try to make it sort of like cannoli bee breakfast, which it's really good.
What's the name of that damn thing again?
I think I named it Cannoli Bee Breakfast.
No, not yours. The one in the chat from Cincinnati.
Pebble Cream Bro Nut.
Pebble Cream Bro Nut. Autocorrect wants to put Bro Nuttin'. The fuck? Pebble Cream Bro Nut. Here we go. Let's look at it. I don't use all the flavors a lot. I have a profile in there, and I went ahead and paid him $15 for the year. So I got a pro account. I just don't use it.
Yeah, me too. I got a pro account too, but I don't like it as much as ELR. Even though I hate ELR, I don't know. It's still a little bit easier than using all the flavors.
Copy. All right, here you go, chat. Here's that. Here you go. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you guys. This is that recipe since he was talking about. And now I'm gonna go back to ELR because I want to mix John's recipe. I think I have everything. Maybe. What was the name of your? I don't need the name. I can go.
Cannoli Bee Breakfast.
Mixers I follow. I follow 27 people. How dare I? JFM. Cannoli Bee Breakfast.
Yeah, I'll share that grape recipe too. I'll put it as public, I guess.
Biscuit. Butter, Bavarian cream, fruity. I don't like fruity flakes, but do I have it? I know I got something for you. I don't know if I got Flavor West fruity flakes or not, though. Purposely don't buy cereal, or a lot of cereal anyway.
Yeah, there's no reason to buy like cereal e-liquids anymore, especially because most of them are really easy to do. And the DIY, seriously, the DIY community has way better cereal vapes than you can even buy anymore.
I'm just saying, I just don't like cereal vapes.
Oh, okay. Well, the point I was trying to make is the cereal vapes you can get from like the commercial market, in my opinion, aren't as good as the ones you can get in the DIY community at this point. The ones that are out there are just like simple, basic ones. But that's just how I feel towards it. Like, I haven't had a cereal vape from commercial, and believe me, I go out and when I do go to vape shops, so like I'll try them, I'll sample them. None of them have blown me away, not like the DIY ones. And then like it reminds me every time why I DIY. All right, putting the nicotine in now. I'm going to try this and let you know how it came out. It's done, but I did make one similar to this before. This one's a little bit different, but should be even better because last time I didn't have, oh, gotta be careful of that. Last time I didn't have champagne.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just because I know just from history, I know I do not like fruity flake, fruity oat, fruity loop tastes. I'm going to swap your Fruity Flakes for Crunchberry.
Oh. that recipe kind of like relies on.
Maybe, but I know I like Crunch Berry. I do not like Fruity Flakes. I know that.
Okay.
But I know I have a fruity fucking something over here. Damn.
All right, but let me tell you, if you don't like it, that's not my recipe. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's your rebuttal every time someone subs something. Well, you can, but it's not my recipe.
It's true. We just had a video. Dude, we just had a video proving that.
I know it's true because it's not exactly someone's recipe, but that's the great thing of DIY. Swap shit out. If you find a good solid base.
It's funny because we just had a video being like, oh, hey, let's show how we can use these exact same flavors at different percentages. Prove it's a different recipe.
Exactly. It's totally different. Exactly. That's the great thing of DIY.
I know.
It's all
I was just pointing it out. That's what I'm saying.
So
because
I have
that's because throwing berry cereal or berry crunch or whatever into a recipe that had fruity pebbles, it's going to be totally different.
Yeah, but see, for someone who doesn't like that fruity cereal mix,
no, it might be good. It might be good. I'm not saying it's not going to be good. I'm just saying it's going to be different.
Yeah, but it might be something that I can eat. But hang on, I know I got fruity something. I just got to find it in my. Holy fuck! Fruit punch. I just saw something. Damn it! Did I not have it in my fucking stash? Hang on, I'm gonna have to look. It's not up on Alley. Not my alley anymore. Hey, what up, Zesty?
Zesty, what up, brother?
Didn't know you were going to mix it. Oh, I'm not mixing the. Oh, the pebble donut. No, I'm going to try to do his cannoli, but I know I got a fruity. Let's see, I got berry cereal, crunchy berry cereal, crunchy cereal. Oh, here, fruit circles. That's what I got. Fruit circles. So this will be a Fruit Loops as opposed to a Fruity Pebbles.
Which one is that?
Fruit Circles, TFA.
To me, it's all pretty much the same shit, but it's a little bit more toned down. So yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm gonna use it.
If you want something a little bit more toned down, I'd probably use like the Fruity Circles or Fruit Rings or something. Fruit Flakes is kind of like bam in your face. Fruit Flakes, where one's kind of like more heavy on the lemon than the other.
That's why I think that's exactly why I don't. Even though I like lemon, I think that's all I taste from those cereal vapes, and it's not even a good lemon to me. I don't know why. Maybe I'm sure someday my taste buds might change again because all of our tastes change so often. But
hey, what's going on, Richard? How's it going?
Richard Minchinton, what's up, buddy? Granny, welcome, Granny Vapes.
Holy shit, Granny's here. What's up, Granny?
What's your raspberry ice cream called?
That's a raspberry sugar cookie ice cream. I think that's what I called it on there. Let me double check. That one is so good, so good. That's also in my all-day rotation, which I gotta make a whole bunch of a lot of these because I'm starting to run low on them. So I was gonna make big batches of quite a few of them.
See, I don't have Fruity Flakes, or I would have made his cannoli, which I'm still thinking about doing, but I'm just going to sub with Crunch Berry because I know I like Crunch Berry, but I know I don't like Fruity Flakes. But again, don't stress. If you don't like it, it ain't my recipe. Don't blame me.
All right, this one. All right, I'm gonna share the link in the chat, but this one is for a 120, so make sure you adjust it. But here's the link for it. This is the one that I adjusted for a 120 ml because I love it. But this is the raspberry sugar cookie ice cream. So good.
Hey, we're trying, Granny. We're trying. But I want to have to close chat because I've done made a decision. The decision has been made, John. I am going to make cannoli bee breakfast remix with Crunch Berry cereal.
Go for it.
I am.
And let me know when it comes out because that would be something that would interest me too if it's good.
That's the only thing that I'm switching out, and it's entirely. So let me just do that. Adapt this.
Wait, didn't I put lemon? Hold on. Let me look at that real quick.
Let me go back.
Because if you're doing that, then I might say change something else. Hold on.
You got lemon meringue pie in here, which
That's
is
what
a good
I was
flavor.
gonna say, but
I like that. But I like that.
Yeah, I guess I
flavor.
would go good with the cannoli. Yeah, sure. Yeah, do it up. Why not?
Yep.
It's John. It's private. It's marked as private. What's marked as private?
Whatever you link them. Probably because you didn't. It's an adapted 120 ml recipe you wanted to keep for yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'm gonna adapt this.
Hold on one second. I'll get it for you guys.
I'm gonna change that Fruity Flakes.
Here it is. Okay, here's the proper one. This one's actually in 30 ml for everybody. All right, this one's raspberry sugar cookie ice cream. That's the correct one. That one is amazing.
All right, save. All right, boom. I kept all your notes in there. Okay, here we go. Do that.
Shit, wait. Is this the wrong one, too? No.
John's Walls.
No, because I adapted it from my version 1.
Man, I'll tell you, I needed this. This is a night that I freaking needed. I've been wanting for a while. Just to sit and mix.
Yeah.
Just to have a mix session, man.
Me too.
This and spinning coils is just so fucking relaxing.
I agree.
I should have worked tonight, but I didn't. But I probably will later, just to go out on the late shift. But right now, I'm just able to chill and mix and bullshit with you in the chat, and just fucking relax.
Good times. John, I have been working on a Buckeye vape recipe, like a peanut butter cup. Gonna have to have you guys try it soon. Oh, cool.
Once you get it done, you know I'll mix it, dog. You know I will.
Give me the recipe once you're done. Let me know. I'll try it up for sure, Granny.
All right.
Much love.
All right, biscuit. We're going to put in 0.75% of Innerwear biscuit. That's going to be 0.23 grams.
Huh. Love Buckeyes, my favorite part of the holidays. I love Buckeyes more than life. They are big in Ohio. What's Buckeyes?
Buckeye's a nut.
Oh.
It's like I think it's a hazelnut or something.
You know what? Maybe I've had it before. I just don't know what it was called. Are they usually in like mixed nuts, like the holiday nuts? You know, the ones you crack?
Yeah, little round ones.
Oh yeah, I've had
skinny
them before.
tails.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Butter, yeah, I love this. It's TPA butter, man. You gotta admit, I turned you into something fucking great.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. That stuff is awesome.
TPA butter.
Yep, for sure.
And the Capella Golden Butter is okay, but TPA butter is where it's at.
Yeah, no, it's definitely better, for sure. I like it better, at least.
I mean, Golden Butter's got its place, of course, but
yeah, but
you want that authentic, like
something
fucking
about it, man. It's so good.
Yes, it is, and it just smells perfect. It's like the perfect clarified butter off your stove, like you're dipping your lobster in, or you're fucking sauteing your mushrooms and onions in. Just perfect. Bavarian cream.
Flavor Art butter is better. I'm ordering that, man. I'm trying to talk to E-Cig Express right now about a couple of things, and hopefully soon I'll be able to put in my order because you have to go through E-Cig Express to get Flavor Art butter because I know a lot of places carry it, and I want to wait till I talk to them because I'm supposed to have like commissions or something, and I want to talk to them about it, see if I can use that to pay for it. But I want to try Flavor Art butter so much. That stuff like sounds amazing.
So you say that's one of those flavors that are hard to come by?
Yeah, because like, and there are people that think that it's not going to be there much longer because it's like straight up diacetyl or something. But supposedly it's like one of the best like butter flavors ever. John Venom bought 120 mil. All right, I'll take 30 mils, John. I'm just kidding.
Shit. Your mailbox will have 30 mils here in about a week. Lemon ring pie, 0.45.
Oh, it smells so good. But I don't want to mess up my brand new wicked RDA. Shit. Alright. I'm going to have to re-wick for this. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to make a fresh wick just so I can taste this stuff without any interruptions. I'm excited to try this. I really am.
Buckeye is peanut butter dipped in chocolate. Oh. Alright, that's different. Okay, where... Oh, okay. I'm like, where's my coil kit?
You use what, flavor up more? Yeah, flavor up more. Okay.
Where's my other IDA?
1, 2, 3.
Alright, come on, troll. Troll.
And you New York cheesecake. There's a good lad. New York cheesecake.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I still got this, I still got my goon with the alien coils that Rob Page made me. I think it was Rob Page. Rob Page sent me some coils.
Oops. A little heavy, but you can't go wrong with New York cheesecake.
No, you can't.
Sugar cookie from Capella. Do I have that flavor? I only bought this because you said it's like the best ever, so. And it's pretty good. 4%. 1.2 grams.
Alright, so. Yeah, I'd rather re-wick this bad guy. Right here. Plus, it's a nice setup. Green. It's a goon with the green drip tip and the green alien. Pretty cool looking.
There you go. So the only reason I got the green icon or the colored icons in the tip, I bought 2 colored tips while I was at the expo just to match them all with my Predator and Alien.
Hell yeah.
Super sweet. Because I got a red, green, and green icon just for Predator and Alien.
Alright, here we go. Coolest thing about RDAs, man. Change your flavor on the fly.
What cotton you using? Let me see your cotton.
I use cotton bacon, bro. I ain't got none of that Arger rabbit shit that everybody seems to be having lately. Is that stuff good, by the way? I saw that you had it.
It is. But I have concerns.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, they say they advertise it to where you can burn it for a total of 60 seconds and still not have a scorched taste. So it's got to be treated with something. I don't care how you process cotton. Cotton's still fucking cotton. What is it processed with? What chemical is in there? What additive is in there to prevent the burning scorched taste? And is that good for you? I mean, or how harmful is it to you?
Yeah.
So there's something in there, but nobody seems to know the answer to that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But it does absorb well, and it keeps juice well. And when you get low on hits, you don't get and if you do get a dry hit, it's not a fucking harsh hit. It's just like there's nothing there. You know what I mean?
Well, it's kind of the same thing with cotton bacon, though, if you think about it. Because if you've ever seen cotton on a plant, it's not really that white. Like, they must be bleaching it or something with some kind of chemical, and how are they doing it?
Well, man, I like cotton bacon. I always have. But when you get down to cotton, when you get down to where you're damn near on flavor, your next hit's going to be burnt, and you're going to taste cotton. So, who fucking knows? We don't really know what's in all this shit we're doing. But, who knows? We'll see.
All I know is it's better than smoking. Booyah.
It's less harmful than smoking, for sure. 2.79.
Like, all I know is sometimes, like, I really don't understand, like, how one cotton can be worse than the other, you know? Like, in terms of, like, your health. Because, like, they have to be bleaching it with something. they have to be like processing it somehow, and to like make it not burn, they have to be throwing some kind of agent on it. So what makes it so much different than just your normal organic cotton ball that's organic? Like, what's the difference between, like, say, cotton bacon, and it's so much cheaper because it doesn't have the vape name on it? You know what I mean?
Who fucking knows? You know,
not that well, cotton is cheap as it is. I mean, I'm not saying like it's super expensive, but I would really like someone who knows what the hell they're doing to actually like contrast all of them and like what they're made of and why one's better than the other. You know?
You know what? Hey, there's a market for that. We have a battery mooch. Maybe you can be the cotton mooch.
Yeah, and people call me like Cottontail or something.
Yeah, exactly. A fluffy bunny. If anybody's talking to me in chat, I'm sorry. I'm mixing. I don't have chat up. I got the recipe up, but I'll be back in chat here in just a second because I just added nicotine. All I need now is VG. So let me go ahead and bring chat back up. I just mixed his breakfast cannoli, whatever it was called.
And I'm re-wicking so I can try this nice grape soda I just made. So I want to do it the right way.
We set this tree with the same stuff they treat diapers with, eh? Because diapers, if diapers are not flammable, then hell, let's go puff on some diapers. Motherfuckers are puffing on tampons. And out of all cottons out in the public, I think tampons might be the fucking safest one to use anyway. Just because of where it's got to go and what it's used for, it's got to be healthy, right?
Well, Joshua Vapes, he said he started using cotton bacon. It's no different than Japanese cotton. Or is that just me? Well, with cotton bacon, like, as in, like, you know, it wicking or whatever, I'm not talking about, like, factors like that. But when you're talking about, like the ease of use and consistency, I think cotton bacon's better because it comes in strips. You just have to break off a certain amount. You don't have to do all this extra cutting and all that, or take off the outside edges. You just literally peel some off and then roll it up, wick it, and then make a couple cuts rather than more. But as in flavor, no, honestly, I don't notice it. If anything, maybe there's a little bit more of a breakdown faster in Japanese cotton, I think. That might be the only thing I've noticed, but again, I haven't used Japanese cotton long enough to actually notice that. Mainly, I've been cotton bacon this whole time. So.
That's been my argument, too. Ease of use. I'm not cutting no squares in the strips. I'm not shedding pillar things of my jobbers out there. I got a pre-strip cut with cotton bacon. I peel off what I need, tear it in half. Voila, I'm whipped.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. How easy is it to use? How many least steps you have to go to use it? Like, I just think it's extra and unnecessary steps when you have something like cotton bacon. That's all.
I agree. But I do, like I said, but I'll tell you one thing that I do like. I like this this cotton candy here pretty good. This is like a close second to the cotton bacon. It comes in a big old roll, so you have to do a little more trimming, but the absorption and and it's just clean and I mean it's cotton. I was going to say it's white, but it's cotton, so it's all white. But it seems to last a little better than.
But that concerns me. That concerns me because that was supposedly the problem with normal cotton balls, is they use stuff to like bleach it and stuff. But normal cotton is not white.
Well, I'm not saying it's whiter than fucking cotton bacon.
It's like an off-white. That's what I'm trying to say. And these
like a Kendo Gold, that Kendo Gold bullshit. That shit ain't white. Fuck that. But I tried that and the flavor sucked for one. I hated that cotton. That shit was garbage.
But I believe that the color of that, though, is what natural cotton looks like. That's what I'm saying. So what are they using to make it this white?
Cotton bacon costs way too much. I pay $6 for a fucking bag of cotton. Is that a lot? I mean, I pay $6 at my fucking vape shop.
Yeah,
I pay like $5. I pay like $5 online if I want a deal. Yeah, I guess.
Like you could buy it cheaper online for sure, but I think I pay like $6, and usually I just do it because like I usually wait till last minute to buy it.
Oh, I think he's talking about when he buys like a big ass pack of squares.
Oh.
Probably. Yeah, I'm not taking the time to cut fucking squares or peel off the damn outside layer either. All right, that's mixed.
Or you know what I like? You know what I hate too? Cotton waste. I mean, you shouldn't really care because it's cheap. But, like, for example, people will, like, grab 2 strips from cotton bacon and put 1 on each coil. That's not necessary. Look, you can do that. And it's actually easier doing it like that than cut right here and then cut and then push in. And then you use
You're right.
one
It's
strip
not
of
necessary,
cotton.
but I don't
Then,
sweat about.
yeah, I know. It's not. It's really more just like just an OCD thing, I guess. I don't know, like being like, oh, dude, why are you doing that? You could like use less cotton, but I don't know. I just see some wicking videos online, just like, why are you wasting all that cotton? Poor rabbit.
I've heard a lot of that cojan dough shit. I think that's what some of the guys on the vape team use that. But still, it's squares. I don't feel like cutting my damn strips. I don't screw that.
A lot of people use those squares. I just don't know why though. Like, so much more work.
I'm gonna do the dead rabbit. All right, if I do this, I'm gonna clean my coils too. So before I can taste vape on your cannoli, I want fresh cotton.
Hey, Gizzard Stew, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping by.
Gizzy D, what up, dog? Gizzy. It was straight in my mind and I see him. I always call him Gizzy. I don't know if anybody else calls him Gizzy or if he likes Gizzy or not, but I always love Gizzy. How you doing, buddy?
Sounds like his pet name.
Yeah, he's right behind me. You can come out now, Gizzy.
He's gonna troll you after that. He's like, I ain't nobody's pet.
Yeah, I know.
He's like the king of trolling, from what I hear. But he does it delicately, from what I hear. Like he does it classy, like a classic troll. Not like your everyday troll who don't know how to troll.
Oh, that's where your one thumbs down comes from.
Well, if it came from him, like I'd be totally cool with it, because it's like.
He went high back.
It's an honor. It would be an honor coming from him. He's back in jail.
All right, Gizzy. Oh, back to jail. Yep, he's on YouTube jail. See you, buddy. See, Gizzy's okay. Cool. Before I do that, I need to swap my battery out.
See, that's the one thing I don't like about mechs. You have to change your battery so much.
Well, you know, I use so many mechs, I really don't have to change them that much. But
again, when I say these things, people, it's not like I would totally write off mechs because of it. It's just like one of those things being like, oh, hey, I have to take out the garbage. Damn it. Yeah, that's all it is. It's not like I'm being like, damn, mech mods, I hate them. No mech mods. No, it's not like that. I'm just being like, oh, damn, it kind of sucks. You have to change batteries multiple times.
It's like one of those things that went through my head. I'm about to change this cotton, but while I change cotton, I got to clean my wicks. But while I clean my wicks, I need to change my battery because after I burn my wicks off, my battery's going to be weaker. So if I change my battery now and I burn my wicks, I'll have to change my battery again. So I might as well go ahead and do it on the weak battery before I change my battery. You know, that's just what I was thinking out loud, y'all. Chill. But let me clean these off, and I can give you a good look at Mr. Miles' aliens.
All right, so now I finally am done wicking. And now I'm dripping that grape soda I just made. Hopefully it turned out good. Smells great. And considering it's a fruit, it'll probably be pretty damn good right away.
Is there anyone in here that doesn't know how to add their flavors to their flavor stash on the ELR? I'd say it's probably something, you're probably right there, Cincinnati. There's probably a lot of new mixers who just don't know how to do that.
I wouldn't be surprised, considering I've never added one of my flavors to the flavor stash.
Your flavors aren't on there?
No, and I'm at a point now where...
Well, if you try to do it now, it'll take you a fucking month to do it all in there.
Exactly. So I'm kind of at a point where I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it.
I'll tell you why I do it is because I can't remember everything I have. And when I do say, I have a certain flavor, but I don't know what brand or what manufacturer it's from. And instead of searching through my 250 flavors that I got in front of me, I can just go into ELR, type in the flavor, find out who it's from, and then go to that section of my table here and say, hey, I know they're right here somewhere. I just got to find it now. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's why I do it. So let me go clean these coils out. I gotta go rinse them. The brush does wonders.
Yeah, I want to get a wire brush to do that.
I mean, before I got this, it's like $7 when I bought it, but I only got this. But before I got this, rather, I used a little pipe cleaning kit or gun cleaning kit that I had with the wire brushes. Now, wire is not ideal. If you can get the nylon ones, they won't damage your coil because wire, if you do them incorrectly, you can damage your coils.
Yeah.
Nylon, you can get a little rough with them and it will not damage them. Look how weak that battery is. It won't even glow hardly. But
gotta change that, brah.
Yeah, I'm just going to take it clean.
Can't vape like that. Alright. I'm gonna wait till he comes back and then I'm gonna try that and let you guys know what I think of it. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Anything interesting. Yeah. See, I understand why people do add to their flavor stash and stuff like that. But literally, I'm to a point where it'd be such a pain in the butt to actually do that. And most of the time, I'm making my own recipes. I'm not, like, really questioning what I can make with my flavors. Now, what I do utilize on ELR, which is a really nice feature, is the flavor information. Like, say you have a flavor, you just bought it, and I've showed some of you guys this in previous live streams, but say you get grape soda. I'm just saying that because I have that in front of me. Say you get grape soda from Flavor West, all right? You never used it. You don't know what it tastes like, what it goes good in, or any information about that. Now, if you go into the resources tab in ELR and you type in the flavor, grape soda from Flavor West, you can find information about that flavor, such as flavor notes on it, if any of the community has put flavor notes in there. Or you can find out what people are using as in percentages, so you know where to start. Say, like, percentages in a recipe, or percentages just as a single flavor. So there is awesome information that's at your fingertips and at your disposal if you need to learn about any of these new flavors on the fly. So that's definitely a good feature. But if you put that in your flavor stash, it's all automatically in there for you, and it makes it a lot easier. I'm talking about new mixers who need good recipes. Yeah, and if you have a flavor stash, you can put in what can I make, and it'll bring up all these recipes for you to mix if you don't know what to mix. Alright, so now I got dripped and Country's back. I'm going to try this out.
I want to mention something real quick.
Sure.
In case you wonder why I was walking away, anybody wondering, when you burn your coils, or even if you don't know the importance of rinsing off your coils when you burn them, just like anything else, when you burn something, it's going to leave like ash behind or crumbles of, it's going to leave ash or residue or something behind. So after you burn your coils, put the coils under running water, and it will rinse away all that leftover ash or whatever burnt residue is there. Because it just cleans your coils. I do that a couple times. I'll burn them till all the stuff is off. You can see the sweetener and stuff on your coils. Once it's all gone, you rinse them.
Let's call them deposits. It sounds better because ash sounds like
deposits. Okay, deposit, whatever. Yeah. But then I'll reburn again while I'm in there, and as you can see, as I'm pulsing it, that steam coming off, that's just water being evaporated, and then I get them red hot again while I'm in there at the sink, and I'll rinse them back off again. I do that a few times just to make sure I get all the burnt deposits off there. That's why, if you didn't know to rinse your coils while you're cleaning them, that's the reason why.
Yeah, and you can see, that's the thing too, is a lot of people think their coils are destroyed. Like, you can wash them, clean them, and reuse them so many times. They can last you a long time if you take care of them.
Look how good. I mean, they was gunked up from shit because I do vape juice. I vape sweet juices. Now they're back to normal.
Vape Clark buys spools of aliens and claptons. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I was at a vape shop when I was getting the SMM RTA, and they had a roll of stainless steel fused claptons, and I bought some of it, and it's pretty good. It's not like handmade coils, but it's not bad. It's not bad if you want something and you're feeling lazy.
I got some of this too. Demon Killer fused clapton rolls.
Oh, sweet.
This even comes with in a 25-foot spool or 15-foot spool.
I think mine's 15.
I use this a lot for my series builds, but it also has cotton in the bottom of it. So you know, it's pretty cool. It's from Demon Killer. It's these are fused Clapton wire, 28 gauge, dual core, wrapped in 32 gauge. And I usually use these for my series build, like 0.3 builds or higher, before I start building my own wire. So I do a 7 wrap of this, and it's 0.32 ohms on dual core.
Oh, rock on.
Because I can only do, I can't go below 0.3 on my triple series box mod because of the PWM board.
Alrighty. I'm ready to try this bad boy. You ready to try yours?
No, I haven't got cotton. You go ahead and taste. Don't wait on me. I'm gonna wick this up. What are you tasting?
The grape soda.
The grape soda, huh? Grape soda?
Grape soda, grape crush.
Alright.
Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah. And turn this bad boy up because I'm rocking aliens. Oh, yeah.
So, I'm gonna scissor. Here we go.
This stuff is amazing. I said this before, but I'm talking about the flavor. I'm not talking about the recipe yet. I'm talking about this flavor right here. This grape berry ice. And it kind of makes me think what I should do to other sodas too. But hold on.
Does it have that cold? Does it have that cold sensation to it?
Yes, yes. See, like, I should have done that to my orange. See, I think I might adjust my orange crush recipe too using this when I tweak it again and after I try it, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do another variation on my orange crush, although I haven't tried it. I got to find it. Anyways.
Do you think it's colada?
It's probably colada or something, but I have a whole bunch of different cold things coming in, so I'm going to, like, try different additives and see which one works best. But basically, it's this cooling sensation. And when I'm vaping this right now, it's literally like I'm vaping a cold soda. It's awesome. It's like I'm drinking a cold soda, but vaping it.
Well, somebody the other night in my chat on Facebook was suggesting, because I told them I was experiencing vape tongue for like 2 or 3 days. And they were saying cinnamon vapes, drink a lot of water and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know all that stuff kind of helps. But someone mentioned, they gave me a recipe for something called Smurf's Ice. It's a blueberry colada mix. So I tasted, or I mixed it up, and I had colada. I've never used it before until then. And it was a really good vape. And the best way I could describe it is, imagine being outside at 5 degrees and you take a deep breath. How that feels going down your throat is exactly what that vape felt like, which feels weird and sounds weird. You're getting a cold vape sensation off of something that's burning into your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. And like colada, the problem with colada is colada sometimes has this weird aftertaste to it, but this one doesn't. So, well, hold on one second. Okay.
I got that recipe right here. It's
anyways,
it's actually pretty good.
I'm sorry. I thought the stream got interrupted because I saw like a weird like skip. Anyways, colada usually has a weird aftertaste to it. But this doesn't. Like, and I heard the new Polar Blast has a special cooling agent in it that doesn't have that aftertaste. And I don't know what flavor West is particularly using in it, but I'm pretty sure I can replicate it. And like, it's amazing. It's literally like you're vaping or drinking a cold soda. It comes in and it's like kind of like eucalyptus, how it kind of just like makes your like, or like Vicks Vapor Rub, kind of like how you breathe in with that and it's just cold. It's cold like that, but there's no mint taste to it. It's just cold.
Cool. Sounds interesting. Can't wait to get that. It's in my cart. I just haven't placed that order yet. I think I'm gonna place it tomorrow. If I do, Bull City for sure. I'll have it by Wednesday.
And then, not to mention that champagne I put in there, it kind of gives you like this little tingly effect. It's not perfect carbonation, but it's a little bit there. It's there a little bit, and it's the closest like DIYers have gotten to like a carbonation effect, which I want to see if they like do anything in the future like to get that better. But it's pretty good.
I'm sure somebody will. Someone really determined to figure out how to get that carbonation effect for an authentic soda like vape. Someone will find it, figure it out. this.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm willing to make that one public. That's a really good strawberry soda vape.
Strawberry?
Strawberry. Great. Great.
Like you doing something different over there, John?
Alright, I'm going to make it public. Alright, edit.
So it's a good shake, you think, huh?
Yeah. I can only imagine it's going to get better in time. But if some reason, if it dies down, which I don't think it's going to, it doesn't seem like any of these flavors would do that. But if it does, then I will for sure, like, you know, adjust the percentages a little bit. But right now, it tastes great to me. It tastes like an orange soda. I'm content.
Your next RDA purchase should be a dead rabbit.
Good night, Seth. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. I know we've been going long, so we appreciate y'all hanging out here with us. Maybe y'all ain't got shit else to do on a Sunday night, like we don't have anything else to do on a Sunday night. So we've had a lot of people come in and rotate out. So I think the viewership amount's been consistent though.
Yeah.
So appreciate you hanging out with us. Really no layout or anything. Like I said, it was just all impromptu. This mix. This is what I like. I don't like fucking. I honestly don't like a lot of scheduled things. I just like to go live and just improv.
We got about like 35 to 40 people who constantly stick by the stream. So you guys are amazing. You guys are hardcore. It's awesome. What champagne is that? I'm using white. I think it's white champagne. Yeah, white champagne from Flavor Art. It's excellent. I also ordered TFA because I haven't tried TFA's offering, and I want to compare the differences. So that's coming in the mail on Tuesday. No, Monday. That's coming Monday. So I want to get that to kind of compare the two. But yeah, that's on its way. Or it might be coming on Tuesday. But I know I ordered champagne. I also ordered the other additives like Polar Blast. I ordered that one. I ordered another one from Flavor Art. I ordered a couple different additives because I just wanted to mess around with them. Actually, I'm going to pull that up because I'm kind of interested now.
All right, so before I cat this thing off, here's the dead rabbit. This should be your next RDA.
Dead rabbit, you like it?
Yes. Except for my top cap has a problem, but quite honestly, look at this. I'm not dripping. Hang on. Right now, I'm pouring steady stream. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. About 7 solid seconds. It's just straight pouring in. This thing will hold a good 10 mils easy.
Oh, so that's a huge juice well. That's what I'm all about, seriously. Because that's
the juice well. The juice well itself is nothing, but look where the airflow is. Airflow's up here.
Yeah, because the deck's raised, right?
Well, no, not really. It's just like a dead rabbit. It's like a postless style deck. But the coils come about that far off of the fucking post, and they raise up to here. But essentially, you got all that to be your freaking juice well. But you don't want to go up to the coils, of course, because essentially then you just be burnt boiling your juice. But this thing will hold a good 5-7 mils comfortably, and with no leakage. I cannot get it to leak.
That's like one thing what I love about the Troll. It has huge room for juice, and that's one of the reasons why I always stick with it. So I can constantly like drip a whole bunch and not have to worry about.
Holy shit! Sorry, but damn, you know me. Holy shit!
It's good.
That's fucking amazing. I mean, granted, that crunch berry kicks your Fruity Flakes ass.
You haven't even fucking tried it. What do you know?
That is fucking. Well, you're right. I just know. We all know what we like.
Yeah.
But holy fuck, this whole thing came together fucking great.
Yeah.
And that lemon meringue pie in there, what you was kind of worried, maybe you should tweak it down with that because it works well with the Fruity Flakes. With the crunch berry in here, where it's more of a fruity, thicker, I don't know, darker fruity mixture, and that lemon highlight at the end, it just works so well together. It works so fucking well because I get the fruitiness from the crunch berry on the inhale, and on the exhale, I know people talk about they don't taste different from inhale and exhale, but I'm telling you, I used to think the same way, but the more my taste buds advance, the more I can taste the difference from in and out. But I get the lemon meringue on the exhale, and it's just such a nice. Oh, dude.
Well, the reason why I like later on, I'm like, you know what, that might not be such a bad idea, is because lemon actually can brighten up berries.
Okay.
It's definitely an obscure use of lemon, but if you add lemon to like a berry mix a little bit, you can actually boost them up a little bit.
Holy shit, that's fucking good, dude.
Yeah,
that's good.
Like just Goldfish's base alone is freaking amazing. Then I added those couple tweaks to it and just totally hit another level. I can't wait to try it with berry cereal though. Like that
phenom.
That sounds interesting.
Man. That's good. That's going on my rotation. I'm gonna make a 60 mil of it. Damn straight.
Yeah, dude. This other one's already in my rotation, man. That shit's amazing.
I'm gonna put a 60. I'm gonna make 60 mil of it, and I can imagine because it's got New York cheesecake and vanilla bean ice cream. After a few days, it's gonna be even better.
Hell yeah.
It's good. Yeah. It's good off shake. Man, good job on that cannoli, man. That's great.
Well, Goldfish did the cannoli part. I did a little bit of. I put a little bit more into it, so he deserves credit too.
I don't want to get ramrodded for this, but who the hell's Goldfish?
John. I believe it's John Goldsboro is Goldfish, but he's a pretty well-known mixer on all the flavors, ELR, and in the community in general. But he did have a serious part in this recipe, so I do want to make that known. But it's amazing. Okay. Anyways, no, that's just out of respect. You gotta give credit where credit's due. Anyways, so the different additives that I purchased that are coming in, and these ones I did purchase. It's Flavor Art Polar Blast, that's one of them. Then I got Flavor Art Magic Mask, Flavor Apprentice Smooth, and then Sour Wizard. Because I lost my Smooth. I had Smooth before, but I lost it. And then Flavor Art Smooth. And then, yeah, that's what I got for additives so far coming in.
Yeah, Granny, that's exactly what's going on. Yeah, I've been 6 months now without a cigarette, and people told me my taste buds will repair themselves over time, and the longer I'm from cigarettes, the more my taste will pretty much adapt to new things. And yeah, that's exactly what it is I'm tasting the different parts from the inhale and exhale now. And yes, that's what I did, Phenom. I subbed his Fruity Flakes with not berry cereal, but
Crunch
crunchy
Berries from Flavor West. Oh, no,
Crunchy Berry cereal, TFA.
TFA, that's berry cereal. Berry cereal from TFA. They have different names, different places. It's berry cereal.
It says Crunchy Berry cereal.
It's the same shit, dude. I'm telling you.
It says Crunchy Berry cereal.
All right. It's the same shit. Yeah.
JFM Development Goldfish won the first DIY or Die World Champion Mixers Comp. Nice. Yep. So this is JFM. I'm just going to put cannoli because I have no clue what else your title says. And today is the 12th.
He had just this plain cannoli he made for a contest entry, and I used that as a base, and it's freaking, like, I vaped it before, and it was freaking out of this world. And I want to make my own base, but until then, that one was freaking amazing.
That's awesome, Thad. Congratulations, buddy.
But, like, I was vaping cannoli be breakfast, and it's natural cannoli on Fruity Flakes or whatever, or Fruity Pebbles, and I'm like, dude, I need to make this in a DIY vape.
And Gamer, it was a spider. I don't like spiders. I don't have spiders. I don't know where it came from, but it was a spider. So you got smacked. I think, unless it survived and it's going to come up, crawl up my leg, and wipe my balls or something.
All right.
This is fucking good, John.
Yeah.
This is good.
I'm going to mix that shit up, man.
This is good.
I'm definitely all for it. Seriously, what percentage should you use for the?
I didn't change percentage. I just changed the flavor.
So you swapped it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
See, I was smoking for 26 years total, and 20 of those years I was 2 packs a day, Thad. And then February I just had enough after failed of patches, failed of the e-cigs off the Go Mart shelf, failed of the lozenges. I walked into a vape shop, walked into a few vape shops, and I said the same thing to each of them: educate me. And first one acted like they didn't know what the hell they was talking about. I started hearing things like prime and coils and batteries and mods and tanks and RDAs. And you don't know this shit when you fucking go into a vape shop. I felt overwhelmed. He felt like he was an idiot trying to sell me the most expensive thing he had. So I just walked out of there. Second shop I went into, actually didn't have time for me. So I walked out of there. The third shop I went to, which is now my shop that I go to on a regular basis when I do go local, because I love to support local when I can, but at the same time, I just can't see myself paying retail for a lot of shit. So I go in there once a week or so, and I'll buy some cotton or something, just to, and bullshit with them for about 20 minutes or so. But I walked into there, and the guy behind the counter, we talked for about an hour. I was talking, asked questions about juices and looking at the devices and everything in the case, and talking about prices for here and there. During this time, he was rebuilding. At the time, I didn't know what it was. He was rebuilding, putting new coils and cotton and shit in his own boxes, or whatever it was then. After about an hour, I walked out with my AL85 kit, a battery, and a bottle of juice. It was a Mountain Dew flavored juice. I forget the brand, but it was. I wanted something that was familiar to me, and I wanted something that did not remind me of cigarettes. I didn't want a tobacco flavor or menthol flavor, and because I still had a pack of cigarettes at that time, but that pack of cigarettes took me 3 days to finish. And I honestly, the only reason I even finished that pack is because they were right there next to me. That was my last pack. My last cigarette was February 8th of this year, and I haven't smoked one since. But I have that. I didn't see it because you're bright as hell with your lights, but you was probably trying to show off this, wasn't you? I got that and I got that champagne you told me about because I want to try to work on a Mountain Dew flavor of my own.
Dude, it's easy. I made one already, and yeah, it's wicked easy with that flavor, and it comes out really good too. They did a good job on that one.
I'm about the same way there. Since he is, February 8th, I started vaping. March 1st, I started doing reviews. May 10th, I bought my first order of. I purchased my first order through Bull City Flavors. I guess May 13th or 14th is when I made my first mix of Catalyst, and voila, 2 months later.
Yeah, you went like all in, man.
Hey, when I find something I'm into, hey, here's what it was for me. It wasn't the fact that it was YouTube, and it wasn't the fact that I could save all this money doing what I want. And quite honestly, because of the route that I went, I got sucked into the hobby zone. I go all in. I went all in, and I've spent more money on this shit than I would have if I'd just been smoking cigarettes for the past 6 months. But the thing of it is, I've got longevity. I got shit on my shelf. I don't have fucking ashes and butts thrown in the trash. I got money still right there. I could sell that shit if I wanted some money back, I could, or I could just have it as my collection. But at the same time, it wasn't because of that. It was because this shit worked for me after 26 years of smoking and me failing many times to quit. I want to try to share. I want to try to educate and help people when they want to spend money, if they want to quit smoking. I just hope I can be some sort of help in that process for whoever's watching the video. That's my only goal, and to educate and to try to help people. And if I can, then great. But at the same time, I'm enjoying what I do. I do the review videos once a week. I do a mixing video once a week. I do the clone show. That's the whole idea behind the clone show. When I was reaching out to Fast Tech and 3F Vape and all these companies, or GearBest, trying to get someone to sponsor the show, Fast Tech said, well, that sounds like a good idea, but we change it to style. I'm like, no, it's called the Clone Show. The community uses the word clone. I'm sticking with Clone Show. That's the name of the show, you want on board or not. They accepted that. Now, the whole idea behind this Clone Show, like I've talked about, is, again, education. I've used this word a lot. People are going to spend money on clones. Clones aren't going away. People frown upon clones, and I understand the reasons why. Clones, I do think, they shouldn't use the same logos and the same branding as the authentics. There ought to be some kind of variation to show that it is a clone, because there are people out there that sell clones as authentics, and the person buying it has no clue. But
I actually met one of those freaking assholes when I was in Cape Cod in a vape shop. He actually admitted it like it was no big deal. I'm like, dude, That's not cool, man.
It's not cool. It's dangerous. And that's the reason I did this show, because I want to try to pick up the most popular wanted items off of the Fast Tech and get them and see whether it's safe to have or not. I've had a couple issues to where I've said straight up, don't fucking do it. It's not worth it. Don't spend your money here. Maybe that's only $20 you got to spend for a couple of months. Who knows what situation you're in. So I want to bring out the ones that are fucking the safest. If you like the Broadside, I think right here, I think it's the best fucking clone out there. Or so far. I just don't want no one to waste money on something that's going to be dangerous and harmful to them. If we're going to buy something, I want to try to do my part to let you know that it's worth buying.
He mentioned something, though, that I really want to touch upon, though, seriously. Like, just like him, I was the same way, and I bet a lot of other people were like this, especially people who, like, watch these YouTube videos every day, or they're really active in the community, or they feel like they need to help other vapors or other smokers get off cigarettes and all that. Like, not a lot of people mention this, but vaping is a really powerful thing. Like, in my case, when I quit smoking, like, when I was smoking, like, I thought I was a slave to cigarettes. Like, I'd given up. I tried everything from Chantix to patches to everything. Like, literally everything. Hypnotism, everything. Like, I wanted to quit so bad, but I was over a pack a day smoking, and, like, I felt like a slave to cigarettes. Like, there was nothing I could do, nothing in my power, and I thought I was going to die smoking cigarettes. But I didn't want to. I did enjoy it. I'm not going to lie. Smokers do enjoy it. That's why we vape, because we still can get the enjoyment without all the health risks. But with that said, like, it's such a powerful thing when you come across vaping, this magical thing that can satisfy you and get you off these cigarettes that you've been a slave to for so long. Of course you're going to want to speak about it. Of course you're going to want to get people off smoking. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, a lot of us probably felt the same exact way. You know what I mean? Like, that's really powerful, and I think that's why the vape community is one of the biggest communities out of any kind of, like, thing ever.
Regardless of what size you are on YouTube land or channel, social media, whatever, we all have the same common ground. We all vape. Some of us have different means of vaping. We have various means of vaping. Some of us are someone who can only buy maybe a $20 McMod or a $20 clone. Some of us can afford those $500 authentics and be a part of that little special elite club filling. And there's a whole wide range. I'm your average vapor. These mods these days are $50 to $80. You know, the Alien Predator, whatever, T-Priv, and the Gen 3 Reloads and all that stuff. These mods are only $50 to $80. I can do something like that on fine. But I came that close to spending $500 on a TVL mod at the expo.
Oh,
I just couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah.
I just could not pull the trigger. I couldn't do it. I had the card in my hand. I just couldn't let go of it. And the granny, I agree with you 100%, man. I think that's everybody's initial reason to get into vaping or to start doing videos and reviews to educate. We hate to see people around us die, especially the ones that we love, family and close friends, or husband, wife, whatever. We can try to help people. Then I've already helped my about three or four people that I work with. That whole term of vaping on. My V8 stick, which is back to me now. I've given my V8 stick away 3 times. That's 3, by the way. 3 times. And I was like, here's the deal. You use this to get vaping. When you're ready to upgrade, give it back to me. I've done it 3 different times. Each of those friends are still vaping. They've upgraded to either the Chaos. One of them's got a Sigelli, and the other one's got a full 80 in. And then there was a 4th one who I'm getting ready to give that G150 to. I'm getting him the same deal. There's another guy at work. He wound up buying a G150 because of my recommendation, because I used it for a while, saying I think this is the best starter kit now, because when I bought the AL85, I was limited to 85 watts. Once I got to that point in vaping, I had to buy another model, that 150. Since I still don't vape over 150, I think that right there is the best starter model, because you can go from 6 to 150 and not have to upgrade for a while. So I've helped a few people in my life from work and friends to get off cigarettes, and I use that whole thing.
Too. Like I've done it too. Like we'll have this kit because we're hobbyists and stuff. But even if it's like something I really like or whatever, or want to collect, like I'll give it away if I know a smoker can stop smoking. Like I've given away I think 7 mods already. And I'm like, you know what? If this will give you a chance to stop smoking, you literally can't afford it right now. I will get it for you. I can give him juice. I made him juice. I finally got my wife off, which is excellent. But, like, that also brings up a good point. He's like, his uncle died, and he asked, he begged everybody on his deathbed to quit smoking. And I can relate to that. 3 years ago, see how when I quit smoking and went to vaping, it wasn't an immediate thing. Like, there were times where I dual used, or the systems weren't powerful enough at the time, so then I went back to smoking, and I kind of would have these relapses. But then 3 years ago, my father was on his deathbed. What was he on his deathbed for? He was on his deathbed from smoking. I literally had to watch him suffocate to death. And it was the most sad and hopeless feeling anybody could ever feel. Knowing that your own father can't do anything and seeing someone suffer that much. All from fucking cigarettes. And it was at that point where I'm like, I just can't fucking do this anymore. I need to fucking stop. Like, I need to. And it was at that point that I had like a wake-up call, and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. But I can definitely relate to you, Thad, man. Like, it sucks. Like, it's not funny. Like, everybody sees the social aspect or the glamorous part or whatever. But there's no getting around it. Smoking will kill you. Not a matter of if, not a matter if you're lucky. It will kill you. And it's not funny. Like,
and you don't always have to have been smoking 25 years. You can be smoking can kill you in the first year.
Yeah.
So it's just, we all have our reasons of why we had to quit, whether it be family, someone's deathbed, or, you know, my kid, he yelled at me forever. My wife, they didn't smoke. My wife didn't smoke. My ex-wife, rather. And they didn't smoke, so they hated me being around them. I kept my son, who was always athletic. I always kept him athletic. He played football, basketball, and ran track all through high school and junior high, all that. And he kept saying, you need to quit smoking. Even all that riding your ass stuff and the reasons you say, we all say we need to quit. We know we need to quit. We want to quit. But at the same time, we say that for years and we hear it for years. But bottom line, you're not going to quit until you want it. Until you are ready, until you make that decision. Because I mean, I said it for years. I need to quit and I want to quit. But I look at it now. I guess I just wasn't ready. But I made that decision to do it, and then I survived that first 2 weeks. I think you've heard it before. People say the first 2 weeks are the hardest, and they truly are. After 2 weeks, all cigarette urges went away from me.
Yep.
That first wake up cigarette, that after meal cigarette, all that shit's the hardest. Because after you get done eating, the first thing you do, walk outside, light a cigarette. You wake up, light a cigarette. Before you piss, you're lighting a cigarette as you go take a piss. You know. So you just gotta want it yourself, and you have to make the decision, and then you have to just actually want it. And hopefully people come to that decision sooner rather than later. Now that, you know, because I talk shit about vaping for years. I've had buddies saying, you gotta just try vaping. I'm like, bullshit. I know what's in cigarette. I know all the bad shit that's in cigarettes. How can something synthetically created in a lab be better for me than the pesticide out in the fields, you know? And then I wasn't educated. I took the time to start looking into it on my own, not taking nobody's word for it. Then I went to a couple of vape shops. Like I said, I already told that story. And then ultimately, after I got educated.
And see, the funny thing too is, now that you know a lot more, you actually didn't realize it then, but cigarettes aren't as natural as everybody says they are. They're actually created in a lab too. There's stuff they treat the tobacco with to make the nicotine stronger, to make it more potent, and to put like thousands of more chemicals than even needs to be in there just to keep you addicted. It's insane.
You're not addicted to the nicotine. You're addicted to the other shit they put in it. On tobacco.
To amp up the nicotine. That's why the nicotine is different when you vape than when you smoke. Like, you get more
nicotine into your body from a puff of vaping than you do in an entire cigarette.
It's crazy shit, man.
It is. It's like I said, it's where educate. You know, people ask me, where did vaping and living come from? If you're smoking, you're dying. That's where it came from. Simple as that. Smoking, you're dying. Vaping, you're living. And educate, not humiliate. That's just what it is. Because I mean, I know in the past, someone asked me, you know, like initially, vape is bullshit and all that crap, they come attacking me, I've automatically, immediately just fucking rebuttal back. I'm like, fuck you, dude. It's a hell of a lot better than your stinky ass fucking cigarettes, you know? I learned I can't do that. And I say it at the end of all my videos, we can't do that. As a community, as a whole, we have to come together and educate people and not humiliate them.
Yep.
And I think that'll come a long way. If we each do our little part and try to do it gracefully, I should say. Gracefully should be a good word. Then I think it'll come along and this help. The world will view us differently.
What I would love to do, and I would need help with it because it would get expensive, but like these big companies, like I would love to work with some of these companies, like some of these are big reviewers have access to, but get these starter kits and just like, I would literally go out and like try and film this and find people who are smoking and try to convert them, or at least get them to try it. Like, I would love that. That would make for such great content. People would watch it, people would love it, and it would be companies giving back to all these people. Because, like, what do these blister pack starter packs cost? Like, $10, $20? Get a little help, make some videos. I mean, it would help their brand. I mean, something like that would be nice.
It would be. I think the Wismic MyJet, something like that would work out cool.
MyJet would be good. Or the
even
AIO.
The AIO, yeah. I got both. I got my MyJet right here. My AIO is in there, and I like it too. Yeah, that'd be something cool, man. That'd be something really cool. But you have to be careful who you walked up to. So, yo, man, puff on this. You'd get a fist or a kick upside your head or something. Just be like, hey, man, would you be willing to get help to stop smoking those cigarettes? Some people might accept it graciously, or just say, "Oh, no thanks, I'm okay." Or some people might just get really offended. So there's a fine line of that humiliation factor, or that you stepping up to me, fool. What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? There's a fine line there. You can get mixed responses, of course. I mean, that's a great idea. It'd be awesome to do and have a camera crew with you or whatever.
Yeah.
But the person you go up to would, the reaction would be varying for sure.
Yeah, you're probably right. But, I guess it would depend what kind of neighborhood you did it in, too, and the time of day.
Yeah, it's all a bunch of variables. But like John Phenom just mentioned that, damn, nearly 4 hours? Really? Oof. How long does OBS say?
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. 3.5 hours. Holy crap.
Look at that. When you start talking and mixing, like I said, this is the mix session. See, a lot of times, John and I, or Isaiah and I, or all three of us, we'll just get into a Zoom chat, and this is what we do. We just bullshit all fucking night long. And so this is like I said, no script stream. We got more interaction because of you guys, of course, talking to us. But this is kind of our mix sessions when we have them. We haven't had a lot here lately because we've all been busy doing our own thing. But when we have mix sessions, it's this sitting in Zoom talking and bullshit.
Talking, mixing, discussing.
Yeah, talking and mixing, baby. And so it's cool. Just kicking it. That's right, Cincinnati. Sunday evening, just kicking it. 24 mg is fine, and mount the lung device if you use 24 mg of Nick salts.
No, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna have a cigarette.
What the fuck? Oh, no, not the Mark 10. I tried that son of a bitch, man.
No, it's like, I don't know if I explained this to you, but I was explaining this in the other stream I was in. I think it was Freshest.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, I picked it up because I'm like, $6, if somebody's in a pinch, I want to see what it's like to try it, to talk about it, but I don't know.
You know why I tried it? Because Marlboro, I still get coupons from them buckers. Every month I get coupons. I got that because they sent me a coupon where I could buy that for $1. And 5 refills for $1.
Oh, okay.
So I went and bought them. After about an hour, I threw them out the window on the railroad tracks. I couldn't do it, man. I just could not do it.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as good as the stuff that we can get.
That was the last thing that I purchased before I started vaping.
But if you're just off cigarettes and some reason your battery dies or you're out and about and you need something, you don't have to grab a pack of cigarettes. That's the kind of point I want to put across. Like, you can grab that and you can satisfy yourself till you can get to your mod or your mod recharged. There's no reason to keep smoking. I
tell you what, just if you think about it that way, right now the vape shop's probably within any 5 miles of where anybody's at, I'd say. Within 5 miles, you probably find a vape shop. I bet you if you walked into any vape shop and say, listen, I'm trying not to buy cigarettes. My battery's dead or something. They would either A, have a cheap option for you to supply you with what you need to get where you're going, or B, might even swap out batteries. It may have one charge there for you, or just have something cheap, or give you a vape there. I'm sure there's something that's a vape shop, any vape shop. I have to believe this, that anybody can walk into a vape shop in that scenario and they would help you out somehow to prevent you from buying a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, you would think, but you know what?
I have to think that. I want to have to believe that. I'm going to test that shit too. I'm going to test.
I don't know. I mean, it would make for like a good topic of discussion, but here's the problem, okay? And I want to say this because it is a problem, okay? It is a problem, and something needs to change, and there are ways that they can get around doing this. For example, and I know there's overhead, and I know all this, but say, for example, you want this Serpent SMM, okay? You go online, you can find it for $30. You go into a store, it's going to cost you $50, okay? Granted, they need to make a profit. They need to keep the doors open. But there should only be a limit to how much profit they can make. Now, with that said, like, maybe if they charge $10, I could see it being $10 more. That's fine. There's their profit. Whatever. But that much for an atomizer is a little bit bullshit. But I got it because I really wanted it. My point being is, you want to go into a vape shop. If you want to go into a vape shop, okay, and, like, say, hey, my mod's dead. Can you help me out? Like, I don't think they would swap the batteries for you because they're too worried about making money. Like, I don't know. I just think it would always be the bottom line that would, like, worry them.
I'm not saying per se that they would. I was just some scenario if it might happen. But when it comes to the profit margin you're referring to, all that stuff is going to be, one, how greedy the owner is, and two, it's going to be state and local ordinance depending on, like here in West Virginia, there's a 9% sales tax right off the top for retail. And it's a 35% sales tax off wholesale that the owner of the shop has to pay before they can even put it on the shelves. West Virginia's getting sued because of that fucking tax. Pennsylvania's 40% on wholesale. They have to pay before they.
I heard about that one. Yeah.
So there's a lot of lawsuits going on because of that crap. Now, when it comes to the profit margin, even though you say $30 online or whatever, and $50 in a store, or $60 or whatever it may be, that's not all profit. That's probably what they have to charge just in order to get that $10 profit. So that's all location variance. So, but like
and I'm not saying every vape shop either, but like, I don't know. It's just, it almost seems at this point it might not be feasible to even own vape shops, and it should just be an online business. Because, like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because it's great that you can go out on the internet and get great deals, but in a way it also kind of feels like a slap in the face to, like, I'm just thinking out loud too, but like, it's also kind of a slap in the face to know you can get one thing $30 cheaper online and then buy it for like a single atomizer that shouldn't be that much money. You know what I mean? Like, I get there's costs of overhead and all this, but at the same time, I've seen similar vape shops sell the same product. Like, for example, the Smock Alien, okay? I see one vape shop will sell it for like $70, $75, maybe $80. This another vape shop will sell the same freaking mod $100.
110. Yeah, I've seen them right here.
Exactly. Like,
here's another thing too. Is in the grand scheme of things, we're actually, when I say YouTube, when I say we, I mean YouTubers, social media, and all that shit. We're actually a very, very, very small percent of retail. So people out there in retail that don't do on social media, they go in to these shops and they're like, they don't know any better.
No, I know.
So we can see this as we see wholesale, we see a product release. I go in a vape shop and I show them shit like the Dead Rabbit. They never even heard of it. Yeah. I'll show them shit like that.
That happens all the time. Like, I'm talking about all these new RDAs. You don't have them. That's a whole nother issue. Like, you'll go into a vape shop and they'll have freaking RDAs and atomizers from like a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, but they don't have any of the new stuff, which I understand because it's hard for them to move product as fast, like, online and keep up with all this shit constantly coming out. But still, that's the thing. Like, you hear about all these new atomizers, RDAs, and all this other stuff, online, but you go to a vape shop and you won't see it there till like maybe 6 months to maybe a year later.
Yeah. Real quick, before Kayla Murphy decides to bounce because he or she may think we're ignoring. I don't mean to. We're in a conversation, Caleb. So don't think we're ignoring you. But they ask in terms of online shopping for DIY e-liquid. Where would you guys suggest I start out? I've been interested for a while, but not a little more, but need a little more insight. Honestly, Caleb, is everything you need to get started would be between Liquid Barn and Bull City. Liquid Barn, you can get your flavor bases, your PG, your VG, and your nicotine. You can get them all in one solution. So like one of these right here, to be exact. This right here is an 80-20 bottle of PG and VG, or VG PG. And you can get it in whatever nicotine strength you would like, 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, whatever. I would recommend if you're going to, whatever you vape now, I would do in that milligram. All you would need to do is pour this with some flavors. Now, flavor-wise, you can get from Liquid Barn as well. And use code JFM15 to save 15% off your entire order there. But Bull City is the great and the most responsive and fastest place for flavors. They're very fast on shipping. Let's say you put an order in right now, I guarantee you have a shipping email in the morning. You probably have it by Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where you live.
Yep.
That's how fast turnaround they got. Bull City is great.
And they have recipe packs. So
yeah, they got recipe packs. John Strawtastic is on there. You get the entire pack for a discounted price, all the flavors you need for a discounted price. And if you get the 10 ml bottles, you'll have enough enough flavors to make at least 200 mils of liquid for like $11, $12, whatever his pack is. Now mine, for example, when there is Crepe Escape, mine's $11.46. For 8 flavors, which is 10 ml bottles, you can get over 220 milliliters of Crepe Escape off that recipe for $11.40.
Yeah.
So, and if you use code, I think John's got a code JFM10 for your first Bull City order to save 10%.
Yeah.
He's also got one forever, which is JFM6. You can use to continue on. Also have one Country 6 you can use to continue on, whichever. But yeah, I mean, Bull City and Liquid Barn are the two I think you should probably start off with. You can get your full mix base. Instead of buying everything separately from different sites, 2 sites, you get everything. Yep. So hopefully that helps you out.
Definitely the best places in the game. That's usually where I like to stick with for mostly everything.
Yeah. And you're in Delaware? Yeah, you get it.
Especially when you're first starting, those are 2 great places to start with. Especially if you want great service, fast service.
And Granny did mention that they were fighting they're trying to pass a 60% wholesale tax in Ohio. They want to kill their local businesses. Yeah, 60% would close every vape shop in Ohio. Because if you got to pay 60% off the wholesale price that the shops pay for, you have to pay that money up front before you can even have that inventory in your store. So you're looking at maybe $4,000 or $5,000 they got to pay right now. And if you're a starter shop, you ain't got that kind of money.
Yeah, forget about it. No, I understand they need to make their money. It just sucks for everybody.
It does suck. Like I said, but we're also in the position to where we know on the back end, I should say, from the back end about prices and what things are valued should be, and we know where to get the bigger deals. But like I said, we're probably less than 10%.
But see, here's the thing, okay? And I'm gonna go out and freaking say it. The story the vape shops give us, okay, is that they're buying it for the same price that it's online, right? And that's why they have to charge us more on top of that to get yourself a discount, okay? So in other words, so say an Alien, you can find Alien online for a lot cheaper. You could probably find one for maybe 50.
$45.
All right, let's just say 50. Okay, so you can get it online for $50. So that's what a lot of these vape shops that I've talked to claim they're paying. So they have to charge more than that to make a profit, right? So that's why they can't do the online prices. But here's the thing. When you're buying direct or wholesale, you shouldn't even be paying that price. You should be paying less. And then they get their cut, and then you get more profit margin from the retail from that. So how are these online shops making a profit margin? They're not paying $50 for that mod. They're paying less.
Well, so is the vape shop. I don't know what vape shop told you they're paying online prices, but they're not. They're paying wholesale prices. Unless they haven't got a wholesale account set up. with that company.
The point being is there should be a better way to do it, and from what it seems like it's going on now is like these shops are getting like 100% to 200% profit margin on these things, and then they pay for all like their overhead and all that, and then take home profit, whatever. But my point is there should already be a profit margin there to instead charge all this other stuff for overhead. Like it should be a little bit more, but not like freaking $40 to $50 more per thing. Like,
well, eventually it will be.
The Alien being $100 at one shop and then $50 at another place.
Until the FDA stops fucking everybody, then we're gonna have to deal with that shit in retail stores. Unless you find a retail store that's just honest and actually gives a shit. But again, the bottom line of business is to make money, right? And you got employees, you got to pay for them. You got bills, utilities, you got to pay for them. You got rent, you got to pay for them. So
the problem though I see it running into, and why I even care enough to like even say something, is because we want people to quit smoking, and the biggest investment when quitting smoking and going to vaping is the initial investment. And that initial investment. I have
access to wholesale pricing through a couple of things. I can tell you exactly what wholesale T-Priv is. That's $36. Wholesale Sigelli, Fuchai, $34. Wholesale Goon, $32. Okay? Those are the prices that I buy shit at when I do buy them. So just get wholesale, the Chaos, the Sigelli's Chaos was $27. The Alien was like $29. So that's a wholesale price. And now that's going through a website offering wholesale prices. So I'm sure their prices that they're getting from the manufacturer are probably even lower than that.
So they're quadrupling, if not more, their money on each item.
Exactly.
Which, that's fucked up.
It is.
That's not even nice business, though. Like, see, that's why I kind of would rather go to an online shop.
People walking into those shops, they don't know that.
I know, but I'm saying, like, if you can't, and excuse me for saying this, and I might get a lot of backlash, but I don't fucking care. There is a moral compass when it comes to like vaping, and like trying to go around being like, hey, vaping's good, vaping can help you get off cigarettes and all this other shit, and you go around being like, oh yeah, hey, I opened a vape shop because I want to fucking help people, and then you turn around and fucking price gouge them. That's not okay.
Oh, yeah. It's not okay, but it's not okay for gas stations to do the same thing.
I'm not saying it is, but everybody fucking hates gas stations. Who went to a gas station and was like, dude, I love that gas station. No, no one likes paying gas. That's why people get cheaper cars that are better on gas, because they don't like gas.
That's why I would like to hope that everybody has one good shop in their city. They have more than great, because if you have one good shop, everybody else is going to have to try to compete with you.
Let me make a disclaimer. I'm not saying all vape shops, because I know some great people at some great vape shops.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We're not just going all over. We can't, because not everybody's the same.
But there are some out there, and there is a point to be made here, that if you're either here for the community or you're here because you're trying to make money and price gouge people, and you'll usually be able to tell by the prices they charge. And that's all I'm saying.
Nice, Phenom. Nice. Oh, but it's about harder from a shop. My friends don't have a lot of money in sports.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't like saying really colorful things like that, or feeling so strongly about something, but like that. But, you know, I don't like seeing people getting screwed either. And that's pretty much the point I'm trying to make. That's exactly it.
As a community, we need to try to stick together and help each other out. But there's a lot of people out there, just like going to a vape, to an expo. Granted, we're all in a community. We don't want, we all think we try to support each other, but at the same time, hold on to your backpack. Because someone might stick their little hand inside your backpack here and take one of your mods. You just, when you get that big of people around,
I got a mod stolen on my wedding day. At my wedding.
Thanks, John. Maybe if they stop smoking because of that, then congratulations. Yeah. I know who it was. If he comes back in 3 weeks, say, here you go, man. I bought another.
But don't get me wrong, though. I hope you do choke on it a couple times.
Yeah.
Steal from the bride, nonetheless. The bride.
The bride. All right. Listen, 4 hours. Yeah, I think we're done. I'm getting hungry. I need some food.
Me too. I need to get my spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's.
You guys are awesome, though. Let me see. How many is in here right now? 35 in here now. You guys are fucking You guys, 4-hour stream.
You guys are the real MVPs, man. I'm telling you.
That's just awesome. The Tastemaker kit is a way easier to start. Yeah, if anybody hasn't seen my giveaway package, go to my channel and check it out because I'm giving away a DIY starter kit.
If you guys want to know what it is too, I actually did a review on one too, so you can actually see what they're like for when you win that on his channel. So check out my Tastemakers review, my Tastemaker kit review. I did one on strawberry cheesecake. Excellent, excellent thing Liquid Bund's doing. It makes it a very simple way to get started in DIY, especially maybe if you just want to make your liquids and you don't want to go like full-fledged into it right away. It gives you a kind of middle-of-the-ground option where it's pretty straightforward. And you don't need much equipment at all. You just need the card, the bottles, and the concentrate, and the VGPG mix. And that's all.
That's exactly right. So... yeah, man, you guys are awesome. Pick my name on it. I won't tell nobody. Yeah, I won't tell nobody either, Phenom. It'll be our little secret. But yeah, I thank you guys for hanging out with us. That was awesome. It's great fucking. I had fun, man. This shit's awesome. This is the types of nights that I need every now and again.
Yeah, me too.
I need this shit.
And of course, like always, if you guys need anything for like your DIY arsenal, make sure you check the links in the description down below. There's stuff like Amazon links for VGPG. There's the JFM 15 code from Liquid Barn, or JFM 10 from Bull City. Get you 10% off your first time, and then JFM 6 for 6% after. But if you use those links down below, that does help out the channel because maintaining these channels do cost money, and I really don't make much doing any of this, so it definitely does help out. Gets me flavors, stuff like that, so I can continue to make.
Not only does it help his channel, it saves you money. Yeah. Not only does it help his channel, but it saves you money.
Yeah. It does. It doesn't cost you anything to use any of those things either. It actually saves you money.
If you're going to buy stuff anyway, might as well save money while you're doing it.
Because that's the one thing. I would never put anything in my videos or tell you guys anything unless it would benefit you guys too, or something that I don't use myself. And that's the truth. Like, I've turned down places already, believe me. Like, there's been some sketchy things that I've heard, and people want to work with me. I'm like, no. Not unless I know it and love it. That's what you get.
Thanks, Cleric. Thanks, Takazilla. I appreciate it. Phenom, Laurie, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome.
Oh, yeah, make sure you like this video, guys. We need to show them haters that they don't matter. So like the video and subscribe if you're new here.
Let's have a competition with the dislikers. Who can get more?
Shut up, country.
Where the dislikers at? Get out of here. How many thumbs down can we get on this video?
It's not funny, dude. Actually, honestly, it doesn't matter because it's all interaction. But like it if you like me and you like what I'm doing here. Dislike it if whatever.
Appreciate you having me on with you, John, and appreciate the chat for chilling with us. It's awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. And so I think that about wraps it up. Everybody, again, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for staying around. You guys are the real MVPs, seriously. Always coming by the live streams. It's a lot of similar names, too, so I know you guys are always stopping by and watching, so thank you so much. I really do.
I agree, Cleric. I agree.
All right. So, I guess we'll take it out country and living style. Country living style.
You can't do it like me. Get your finger on the button. Get your finger on the button.
I got it.
All right? All right, guys. We appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. And until next
video,
just keep on
vaping and living, baby.